start off in the midst of combat. Does anyone have any questions or need for a refresher? Other than
Nope.
that brief recap? Okay. So starting off with the kobolds at the top of the initiative order. Let's see how many kobolds I have still living. I think you guys have, oh, yeah. You've wiped out many of the kobolds, but there are still a few. So one kobold scampers forward from the darkness and looses with his sling shot at with a sling at Gormal Bear.
Looks like he's got a 16.
He does
Yep.
from.
There's Jason. I hadn't heard you in a bit, so I thought I'd speak.
Yeah, I was, getting everything ready. Sorry, came in late.
And
Well, not late, but
because the Drake is adjacent to Gormal Bear there, the kobold will have advantage. I believe a 21 will hit for 6 damage. And then that kobold is going to scamper back. See if this kobold can make it. Yep. Yeah, another kobold scampers forward from the darkness and hurls a second slingstone at Gormal Bear. I believe a 20 will hit as another rock flies out of the darkness and does 4 more damage to Gormal Bear. And
okay.
then to the north. Two kobolds emerge from the darkness. Yeah, I guess these will be attacking OBG Ryan. I don't believe he has any other mitigation than his armor class, so. And they will also be attacking with advantage because he
has rage. He's a barbarian.
Yep. Yeah, but no mitigation for his armor class. Let's see.
Oh yeah, no.
3 and looks like 2 hits. So 2 more Kobold Sling Stones landing on impact, and for a total of 10 damage, but that would
it's
be
3 and 2, so it's only 5. It's still, it's 5 damage.
5 damage. So I'll go ahead and reduce his hit points to 36 after that exchange. And let's see if there's any more. Oh, yeah, I got one more kobold that is going to move forward here. And also hurl a slingstone at OBG Ryan. Which will also hit for 2 damage after the rage. And that is it for the kobolds.
Because I have bark skin, isn't that concentration? I need to make some rolls.
Yes. So you were hit twice, so those are 2 concentration checks.
Sorry, refresh me. Is that Constitution saves?
Yep, those are Constitution saves.
And then, sorry, getting used to my character again. Something's giving me advantage to maintain concentration. Is that a? Let me see if I have
Inspiration.
Oh,
Warcaster.
Probably.
Warcaster.
Do you have the Warcaster feat?
I do.
All right.
Do you have an inspiration die? I don't remember who I gave them to.
Nope, I don't remember.
Yeah, because I only have 1 left, I think.
But so 2 saves with advantage.
Yep.
Well, yeah, that's not great. Even with advantage, that's a 6. What do I need to? I need to make it at least 10, right?
tend
You
to maintain concentration. Yep.
if you do have an inspiration dice, you can use that on this, I believe.
I think
Use-
he used it at the end of our last one because there was a set of like 3 saves he had to do in a row.
Yeah,
Fair enough. All
I
right,
think so.
it looks like Barkskin is gone.
Barskin's gone. I think Bear has 11 AC.
12.
12. Okay.
Okay.
right.
All of that is resolved. So looks like Cassie.
Alrighty. Well, my large plug is very hurt and just lost its bark skin, so I'm gonna use my last level 3 spell and give you 15 hit points.
Nice.
With my base cure wounds I can muster.
There you go.
All right. Hold
Thank
the
Sorry,
you,
Dave.
line.
No darkness this time.
It's fine. I have to see him to vortex warp him anyway.
Hold the
I'm actually no. I think I need to stay there to stay in touch contact with him. So yeah, I'm gonna stay there. Go on the winged kobold.
Okay. Well, the winged kobolds in this combat are all gone. So you have,
Yay!
Oh,
yep, you have,
on the right.
yep, OBG Ryan. Has
Greg, it's your turn.
Has Greg showed up? I don't think Greg showed up
No,
yet.
no, he hasn't. I'm just teasing.
Nice. Oh. Okay, so attacking with the Great Axe of Lifesteal. Who are you attacking?
This DS1 I think is still awake.
Yeah, there's a guard drake,
And this
and
guy's asleep.
yeah, he's asleep. So the guard drake is still awake though, and that I believe will hit the guard drake. Let me just, yep, that hits the guard drake's armor class. So it looks like 10 damage.
Yeah, 10 damage. Yep.
Oh, there is an awake dragon shield here as well, but I assume you went after the guard drake. So
Yeah, I'm not having him move. He gets 2 attacks because he's level 5, right?
yeah, the dragon shield is actually on his back. I guess I could just put him on because I mean, he's kind of transparent.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough. I thought it was the one that was asleep. I wasn't paying attention to the other dragon shield down here.
Yeah, I should just do that. I should put them on because they are transparent.
All right, we'll give him one more swing, and then he'll be going wherever he's going.
Well,
That's the same thing. We'll kill the mount or try to kill the mount.
Unfortunately, an 8 is going to miss.
No. All right.
All right. So OBG Ryan landing a solid blow on the guard drake, but the guard drake still stands. They are tough critters. It is
I
charisma.
just guessed what I had to click.
Looks
All
right.
right.
Yeah.
Karya is going to vortex warp him over here. We're going to say that he agrees.
Okay. So whoosh.
Yep. And then she's going to immediately start casting another spell. But that's it for her turn.
Okay. The dragon fang sorcerers or dragon scale sorcerers. Okay. This sorcerer is asleep. But there is a sorcerer in the back here that ran off, so he is going to come forward. What's his dark vision? Guess he's going to have to move up. Although there is a light source up there. So moving up to here, I believe he... he's got no allies adjacent to you, which he does not like. And he is out
Tell
of
his
scope.
allies to get good.
Yeah, he hisses at the allies, and then he is going to cast a chromatic orb at either Rin or Korea there. So Ren will be 1, Korea will be 2. Okay, so he
Right.
is going to hurl a chromatic orb at you there.
What is her?
Oh man, well that's not good.
Well, we shall do a level 1 silvery barbs.
Okay,
Try that again.
what's the range on the silvery barbs?
Hold on. It's at 60 or 90 feet. 60 feet.
Okay,
Am I within range?
Let's see.
Yep.
Just barely. There you go. Okay. So he will try again. Oh man,
Are you serious?
that is ridiculous. Oh
Wow.
yeah,
Get him out of the way now. Why don't?
that's mean. So this is going to be fire damage.
I mean, let's be fair. Carrie did roll 2 20s as well.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh.
See the advantage roll?
Yeah, but those don't count.
So that chromatic orb just comes tearing out through the darkness there, landing a pretty solid hit on.
I take 10, 11.
Yeah.
Take 11.
Yeah, you're tiefling, so you have
Tiefling,
fire resistance. Yep.
I'll go with that.
He didn't know you had fire resistance, so yep, you'll take 11 as opposed to 23, which would have been brutal.
Yeah.
Okay, so this other sorcerer, is he gonna come forward? I think he's gonna hang back for now. Okay, and then the sorcerer down to the south. Getting crowded in there. I don't know if he likes that. Can he see the bear? Does the bear have dark vision? I guess not. Okay.
Yeah,
this-
Gormal has
No.
dark vision.
Gormal does, but the bear doesn't.
You don't lose your racial ability traits when you change. You just switch out your stats.
Gotcha.
I should
As far
turn
as I
on,
know.
I should turn on your dark vision then. Okay, there you go. And yeah, so the dragon sorcerer over here is also going to hurl a chromatic orb at Gormal Bear.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was gonna get a scorching ray.
Yeah, they've run out. I think I have one sorcerer left that has scorching rays, and he hung back. Actually, no, I lied. I have 2 sorcerers left that have scorching rays, because there's this sorcerer as well.
To be honest, that's some pretty low damage for 6 to 8.
Yeah, I did roll badly on that. So
Hey,
like,
I'm not complaining.
so this guy is also going to shoot a scorching ray at Gormal Bear here.
Well, okay, hang on. But isn't your whatever
Yeah.
the S stands for, you've got a advantage on your
Yeah.
scorching ray rolls?
Yeah, and he had advantage on the chromatic orb. I just does a 12 hit?
12 does hit without
Okay.
barkskin.
All right. So you will take 16 fire damage. Yikes.
Damn.
And then 3 scorching
man.
rays coming in hot. First one's an 18, second one is an 11, and last one is a 10. So it looks like only 1 scorching ray hit.
Yeah, but that might be enough.
4, 5.
Yep.
That's enough.
All right. Some serious heat coming in from these nasty sorcerers. Okay, Ren, it is your turn.
Okay.
I can put myself in any square that the
Any
bear
of those 4
occupied.
squares. Yep. That's a good choice.
Yeah.
I tried so hard, but in the end, it didn't even matter.
Hey, we got another
Okay,
plug
Lincoln
coming.
Park.
Another plug coming.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Can't get there in one movement. Well, just have to make do. I will full move over here.
Oh, don't do it. I'm plugging the hole. Next.
Oh, you're plugging the hole?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
gonna cast Summon Beast, which is another
Well,
large bear.
I guess I'll go there then. I have javelins. I'll throw a javelin at that guy.
Okay, roll the hit.
No, sorry, I meant hand axe. I'll throw a hand axe. Sorry, I didn't mean to make that.
16. So you're gonna go for the rider or the mount?
Gonna go for the gonna go for the rider.
All right, 16 is a hit.
Slashing.
All right, so your axe flying end over end slams into that rider. He's not really hurt by it. It just kind of drops to the ground. He's hurt hit point wise, but he's not yet bloodied. He's pretty fresh.
Can't throw another one, right? Because it's a thrown weapon. And that'll be it for Ren.
Okay, Gormal, it is your turn.
Yeah, Garmel's thinking for just a second. Well, I'm gonna cast Conjure Animal, but I'm kind of deciding what. I guess, Dave, any suggestions to make this?
For Conjure Animal?
Yeah.
Oh man.
1 beast challenge rating 2. All right, what if
An
we do
Allosaurus.
this? We'll stick with the Allosaurus.
No, I just one that I had
Oh.
seen.
No, ape. Well, challenge rating 2, giant boar, giant constrictor snake, giant elk. Maybe a
Why
polar
don't we do?
bear.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Let's throw a polar bear in there. Do you want to use the same bear template?
Yeah, let's go ahead and
Rob,
use the same. Yeah, same bear token, and you can see. Let's adjust the stats. Let me move this to back. Polar bear.
Just to keep it easy.
A Plesiosaurus is a large beast, 68 hit points, AC 13.
All right.
It's
so
only got one attack though.
Polar
Yeah, it's fine.
bear.
We'll just stick with the bear theme.
Polar bear has 42 hit points. Same armor
Yep.
class.
Yep.
Same speed. Has a multi attack plus 7 to hit.
Yep.
Does die 8 plus 5 piercing damage on a bite. 2 die 6 plus 5 on a claw.
Yep.
All right. So you have summoned the bear. You can immediately use the bear's action when you summon it.
Well, for Conjure Animals, it says that the summon creatures are friendly. Roll initiative for the summon creatures as a group, which has its own turns.
So the way I do it is I have the bear
Oh,
go
okay.
on your turn just to simplify. Um,
Okay.
and you can decide whether or not it goes before or after your turn, but
Okay.
yeah.
Sounds good.
All right. So
Let me
+7
see
to
if
hit.
I. Yeah. Let me see if I have a bonus action I can do. I have the Staff of the Adder. I'm going to cast Shillelagh on it just so it's ready
Okay.
in case I need it. And then I will have the bear attack.
All right. Who do you wish the bear to attack? You have two potential
We're
targets.
going to,
The
yeah, not the rider. We're going to do the mount.
Okay. I'll move the rider off to the side so I can manage him, the mount.
Okay. I'm going to do bite first.
That is a solid hit for 7. All right.
Okay. And then we're going to do the claws.
Another solid hit for 12. And that is a bloodied guard drake.
Okay. And that'll do it for Gormal.
Okay. Moving on to the dragon shields, we'll just go right back down to this corner here. This dragon shield, seeing a bear suddenly appear, curses in Draconic as he attacks the polar bear. And he will get advantage because of pack tactics. So 17 is going to hit, and I believe he has 2 attacks. Let me just double check. Yeah, 2 attacks. So second strike with his spear. But that will miss. So, but the first attack hits. So that's 6 damage to Gormal Bear. And I think you should be able to edit his hit points.
Yep.
Okay. And see, this other Dragon Shield will ready in action. This Dragon Shield is still awake, so he will ready in action. And the Dragon Shield up to the north is gonna ready in action as well. And I believe that is it for my Dragon Shields. Moving on to the Drakes. Going back to the Drake that's engaged with the Polar Bear, he is going to try to bite and then tail slap Gormal Bear. Well, the Polar Bear that Gormal has summoned. Okay. And he does not have pack tactics, so these will just be straight rolls. I believe the 16, though, does hit with the tail as Guard Drake whips out his tail and smacks the large polar bear with it.
Sure does.
Nah, it's not very nice. So for another 6 damage, and then this Guard Drake is going to scamper forward. Let me just, there we go. Yeah. He sees Korea over there, and so he runs forward. His Dragon Shield has a readied action, which will go off first.
They have a 40-foot speed.
Oh yeah,
Nice. I mean, not for me, but nice.
actually, yeah. Hold on, let me
'Cause I'm
just
like,
I'm just double checking their speed really quick here. He will dash if he does not. Yeah, actually, no, they have a 30-foot speed, so he is going to have to dash.
well, that's good.
Yeah, that's
That
surprising.
just means that I don't get the
The bite
their
tail.
attack.
Yeah.
I don't get all the attacks.
Yeah,
die
you'll just get the spear, and he's only going to be able to attack once because this was a readied action. So does a 15 hit you?
Not with the shield spell.
Okay, so conjuring up your shield spell, you
Yep.
deflect it, and then this other. See if he can get to you. Maybe not. So another guard drake will rush up. See, that's 45 feet of movement. He's only got 15 left. Looks like he's not going to make it.
Well, that's
So-
good.
So Korea's like, how did I suddenly end up on the front line? As these drakes rush forward, and it looks like we are. Did I miss anybody? Everyone got their turn, right? It just seems like I might have missed somebody. Nope, looks like everybody got their turn. Okay, so back to the top with the kobolds. And so we have 2 kobolds down here to the south who will hurl stones at the polar bear. Plug in the hole. 14 is a hit, and a 22 is a hit, so that's 6 damage for the polar bear. And then to the north, we've
Just
got.
whittling him away.
Yeah, the kobolds are vicious, especially once they get those pack tactics. So we've got kobolds running in here through the entrance. They see Korea over there with the guard drake and dragon shield adjacent, so they will also both hurl sling stones with advantage. 17, I believe, is going to miss because you cast shield, and the other one misses as well. Let's see, does this other one want to scamper forward? Does he risk it? God, he's a wussy kobold, but I don't know. I don't know if he can resist the temptation. So he is going to run up into fireball formation and hurl another sling stone at Korea there.
Too bad there's no fireballs left.
All right. So 23. Does that get through your shield?
23, yes. 23 hits me.
All right. So you're going to take a die 4 + 2 there with that sling stone. So for another 4 damage. And that's
Okay.
it for my kobolds. Casey.
All right. So we put that bear out there, and it's almost dead already.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how it works.
All right. I want to cast darkness, like, so that only these 2 squares right here, like, you know what I mean, can be seen.
Yeah, you'll want to cast it back here.
Yeah, so I want to cast it back because it's 15 feet. So yeah, right there. So centered on right there.
Okay, let's see.
If you want to throw out an orb.
He's working on it.
Oh, I see it, yeah.
5, 10. Is that 15? Oh, no, it's 10. Here we go. One more.
Keep killing my
5,
goddamn
10,
plugs.
15. Okay. So back there.
Well,
Yes.
yeah.
I mean, it still engulfs the entire tunnel and area.
Yeah, but I was hoping that it would force them. Hold on. It would force them to come into melee and utilize ranged attacks or spells. But
Well, this guy is dead, so I'll just go ahead and move him out of the way. So
You could just drop it right on top of them.
well, I want to be able to kill
It's
them.
fine. It's fine.
where
Right,
it is,
right
yeah.
where it's at.
Yeah, I mean, that is at least going to screen all those
It
range.
looks like you
guys.
need to center it on the grid, though. Like it's either not big enough or it's not centered on the grid or
It's
something.
actually a 20-foot radius template that I'm using for 15. It is 15 feet
it
in
should-
radius. It's coming from this square here. This like it comes from a corner.
It should be 30 feet across then, shouldn't it?
Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 5,
I think
10,
it's
15.
5 feet short on the right side.
It's 30 feet across if you count the squares. 5, 10.
I don't know. It's hard to count them because like the grid of Roll20 doesn't line up with. I don't know. It's like giving my eyes dyslexia. But anyways, it's good. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it
good.
is.
It is 30 feet across.
It is 30 feet across. Yes. Okay. Yeah, it's not the 20-foot. I need to get a 15-foot template. The only one I have is 20 feet, and I just adjust it. So I need to add some more templates. But so conjuring an orb of darkness, you create a screen, which is probably a good plan. Anything else from Casey?
Well, that's my I use my elf ability. That counts as an action to actually do that, right? It just doesn't take a spell slot.
Yeah,
Then
it's
yeah,
not.
I'm.
Yeah.
And well, I can't. Can I cast my elf ability and still do a bonus heal, or that'd be two? What we ran into earlier, like two level spells, right?
Yeah, you're still casting a spell with your ability, so that would be 2
Yeah.
level spells. Yeah.
Trying to think if there's a way to use my bonus. Wait, can I give the inspiration on bonus, right?
You can give inspiration
Forgot.
with a. Yep.
Who would I give it to? Am I able to give it to myself since I'm concentrating? I think it's only giving it to everybody else, isn't it?
I don't know. That's a good question. I think you can only give it to allies.
I'm
I'll
gonna
look
talk
it up.
myself up real good. My inspiration, can I give it to myself?
I believe you can use it for some of your abilities, but I don't know if you can give it to yourself as a bonus action.
Oh well. All right. I'm just gonna.
Sorry. Quick question. Rob,
Mhm.
as a terminally ill patient, does does my infectious courage does that apply to bardic inspiration?
How does that work?
Basically, it says whenever you are awarded inspiration, one party member of your choice also gains inspiration.
Oh yeah, you can give it back to the bard with that if you want.
So if you want to give it
Oh,
to me,
nice.
I can give it also to you.
Yeah, I'll give you another one, Gormal. So I'll give my inspiration to Gormal again.
No, time
Yell it.
out. That's
Yell
not
it.
Gormal talking. That's
Oh,
Ren.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wasn't even looking at the list and my volume's low. Yeah, I'll give it to Ren. I apologize.
Yeah,
As
typically
I
bardic inspiration says you can inspire others. So typically you can't
yeah.
use it on yourself. And I'll let you go ahead and use your background ability though to share that. Typically that would be for the other form of inspiration, but I kind of like that you can act in a team in that fashion. So I'm just going to go ahead and say you can do that.
Oh, I yell at you. About time you get over here. Come in and do something. You might get my favor.
It's very inspiring. It's like negative reinforcement. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
It's like the mean teacher.
he's the drill
She
sergeant
believes in
bard.
reverse psychology.
Yeah, she's the drill sergeant bard. Okay. Anything else from Casey?
No, that's it.
Okay. Well, there are no winged kobolds. I should just probably remove them from the initiative order. OBG Ryan, I guess.
He's sitting over in the hallway.
All right, Korea.
All right, Karia is going to curse under her breath how she ended up by herself. And she is also going to cast darkness.
Okay, let me just
using her racial ability.
Where do you want it?
We're gonna put it not over there. It's already dark enough over there. I want to put it where it ends up right in front of me, but trying to take up as much as this space as possible up here.
All right. How far?
So move it 2 over, I think.
To the left?
Yeah, to the left. I want to catch these 2 guard drakes that are in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
That
I'll
way
get
I
'em.
can get away. All right. Damn. I wish it was a little bit bigger. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and skedaddle back here.
Okay, so yeah, catching those in the darkness, you create an opening for yourself to flee.
Being in that. Actually, what's the? Yep, that looks like that's the number. Sadly, that sucks. That's all I can do. Pretty sure.
I'll put this
Can't
guy in
cast
wicked
another
spell.
spell. Can't cast another spell, so yeah, that's what I got, I guess.
All right, the dragon scale, the Kobold dragon scale sorcerers. Well, these guys over here can't see anybody. Don't believe they have any spells that can deal with that darkness. No, indeed, they do not. So they're just going to back off. They're not going to run through that because they are wusses. So you hear some cursing and hissing as a couple of sorcerers retreat over in the backfield there. And then to the north. This dragon scale sorcerer also sees the darkness, but he sees a way around it, so he's going to move forward. Don't believe he can. Well, yeah, I think he can see Ren. Yep. Okay, so he is going to hurl a chromatic orb at Ren. But he rolls a nat 1 and whiffs, so just hurls a chromatic orb way above Ren's head there. And then this other sorcerer will move forward cautiously. He's not going to rush, though. And that'll be it. Your screen's doing a good job protecting you guys for now. Rin, it is your turn.
Okay, so looks like these guys will be taking damage in short order. So no point in going up there. I get past the bear though.
And still no Greg.
You know what? I'm low on health. I'm going to take this opportunity to drink a healing potion.
Okay, pulling out your healing potion.
2d4 plus 2, right?
That is correct.
Back 9.
Good roll.
That'll be it for Ren.
Okay, Ren drinking a healing potion. Gormal, it is your turn.
I have a question about a cantrip. Thorn Whip.
Mhm.
So it's got range, which I like, but it also says if it hits, it does damage, and if the creature is large or smaller, you pull the creature up to 10 feet closer to you.
Mhm.
But obviously, since there's a bear between me and that either the rider or the drake, I probably couldn't do that, right?
Well, it says you can. You don't have to.
Okay. Well, it doesn't say I can't. It says if the attack hits, the creature takes piercing damage, and if the creature is large or smaller, you pull the creature up to 10 feet closer to you. It doesn't make it sound optional.
Okay, I remember it saying that you can, like you can choose to do it or such. Thorn Whip?
Yes. I guess I'm curious if that part is optional or not.
You do not have to pull the target now.
Okay. Cool. So I would like to Thorn Whip the Drake.
Okay. So
Attempt to.
lashing out with your Thorn Whip. Could go ahead and move the rider off so that I can access the Drake. 21 is a hit. And looks like
Okay.
seven piercing damage, so his health bar shrinks way down after that strike.
Okay. Then I'd like to cast Healing Word.
All right.
Yes, that's the bonus action. Healing Word on Ren.
Okay. Healing up Ren for another 8.
Exciting.
Yep, I'm in healer mode.
Well played.
Yep.
Right, and that will do it for Gormoy. So I'm going to stay. Well, maybe I should move up a little bit in formation.
You also have your bear.
The bear, yeah, cool.
The bear
Let's
stick
do the
can still
bear.
eat the Drake.
Maybe,
One
maybe not.
unfortunately is going to miss on the bite, but you still have your 20 is, yeah, that is one dead Drake there as the bear rends him with his claws, if you want to describe
Finally.
it.
Oh
They're
yeah, it
tough.
just tears into him. The bear wouldn't be as frustrated as I am, but maybe it senses how frustrated I am with the drakes and just just rips it to shreds.
Nice. Yeah, they're tough. They tank pretty well. They're not fun.
Yeah, they do. But that'll do it.
Okay. So the dragon shield uses reaction to land on his feet. Curses because his Drake is dead, so he will not have advantage with these attacks. But 16 will still hit the bear, though 7 will miss. For just 3 more damage to the bear. These 2 dragon shields will ready their actions. I think this dragon shield in the back here will also ready his action as he prepares to plunge into the darkness. And it is the Drake's turn. I'm just going to move this to the back so I can access. Okay, so we've got a Drake running up toward Korea here with the rider. And the rider has a ready action, so I'll just do that first.
I'm gonna be down.
18.
Yeah, I can't even stop it with shield.
For 5, and then the guard Drake will attack. Not with advantage. But 20 will hit on the bite, and 22 will hit on the tail. For 17.
The only thing I can try to do to stay alive is silvery barbs. Either one, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Whichever one does the most damage.
So it looks
2
like
die 6 is the second attack, I think.
the first attack was a die 8, which he rolled a 7 on, which would have been 10 total damage.
Well, he's just got to roll to see if he hits again.
Okay. I think that you forgot to add the. Oh, he misses. So you
He
have.
missed.
So you only will take 7 damage instead of 17.
All right, I'm not dead.
That saves you. Yeah.
Nice. All right. So
Quit
this.
blowing holes in my friend.
Let's see this other writer. He runs
I was
out
like,
and
yeah, go ahead. He's gonna
sees
come
that.
up.
Well, he can't really reach you unless he goes into the water, so he doesn't want to. So then he tells the Drake to go around the other way. So he goes back in the darkness. So this
Okay.
is okay, and then he's gonna dash through here, and actually he'll only get to here. There we go, and one back. Okay, so he runs around trying to get around to the other side, but not getting very far.
Yeah.
And that's it for the Drakes. It is the Kobolds' turn. And we have 2 Kobolds that are in the darkness. They do not like that. They run away. Oh, and I forgot to move this other Drake. Sorry about that. This other Drake runs through. And he has to dash, so his rider will only get his attack on.
Ren, did you get your healing?
Yeah. Wait. Well, which healing?
The healing Gormal just did on his turn.
Oh, sorry, I missed that. How much healing was that?
It was
Well,
7.
it was the 8. It was the 8, but I
Yeah,
think
8.
you already added it.
No, I did 8. I gave myself healing from
Yeah.
taking
So you
healing.
have another 8.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
So just in case you missed it, I could use some healing. I could have used
Yeah,
it
no,
anyway, but
Hey, give it to Karya if that's
Oh, no,
possible.
it's not now, but it will. Don't worry, Kari. We got you.
so I'm gonna put up some defenses. We'll see what happens.
Okay, so it looks like the polar bear was hit once for 4. And that's it for, let's see. Okay, so now these other kobolds are going to move forward. Kind of inching along the side of this lake here. This kobold back here is chicken, so only those 2 move forward. They'll immediately see this Drake here.
For that
So-
silvery barbs I just did, Gormal Bear has advantage on his next attack within 1 minute.
Nice. Okay, so one will attack Ren and the other will attack Gormal with a sling stone. Let's see if he's in range. This one will be at disadvantage against Gormal. So we'll start with the one against Gormal at disadvantage for 13. And then the one attacking Ren only rolls a 10. Do either of those hit?
13 does hit Gormal.
Okay. All right, so Gormal will take 2 damage and owes me a concentration check on the bear.
What? Oh yeah, bear. Okay. You said 2 damage.
I'm sorry,
but you
4
rolled
damage.
4.
Yeah, I rolled 2 on the dice, and that's what I was looking at. But it's total 4.
Okay.
You make it. Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Whew.
Woo.
These concentration saves.
Oh
are-
yeah.
Okay, Casey.
Alrighty. I'm gonna Try to heal card. That's a good roll. 17.
Nice.
I'll take it. That's like half my hit points, but definitely a good thing.
I'm just yelling, quit blowing holes in my friend. As my meat shield is
Yes,
gathering around me.
Yeah, you guys have you set up some good screens, but these kobolds, they're vicious. Okay, OBG Ryan, Greg is. I'm sure you wish Greg was here. Okay.
Yes, he's gonna be doing some damage.
Korea, it is your turn.
All right, so I'm gonna describe this one since it's one of my bread and butter spells I built her for. As she gets assaulted again by this melee combatant that won't leave her alone, like some crazy stalker fan.
Yes.
The her eyes start to glow red, and her horns start to glow with these blue runes as she starts as the air around her starts to solidify from the moisture, and it creates a protective armor that like a suit of full plate. And then around that, this magical orb just protects around that, just forms around that. And then she gets ready for the next onslaught that's coming from this stalker fan as she casts Armor of Agathis and activates her arcane ward.
I like that. The kobold leers at you as your spiky ice armor appears, because he is definitely a stalker.
And I believe that's her for this turn.
Okay.
Armor
The
of Agathis
sorcerers
is 10. And it's at second level off of my racial thing.
Okay. So conjuring up your ice armor. Do you need a bar for that? Oh, you've got it. Okay.
And
Okay.
then it's double. I'm doing my arcane word too. I'm done.
Okay. All right. So the this dragon sorcerer is a chicken, so he's gonna hang back and hurl his last chromatic orb at Ren. But he rolls another one, and so that last chromatic orb also goes over Ren's head. Very fortunate. These other sorcerers do not like the darkness. They do not want to enter the darkness, as is this one to the north. Ren, it
I'll be
is
right
your
back.
turn. Ren, is your turn.
Ren will come up here and attack the Drake.
All right,
rider
stepping
there.
into the water. It's shallow enough for you to stand, but that is double your move to enter that square.
Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I guess you're kind of hugging the shoreline. You can probably stand on the shoreline too here, just barely.
Thank you.
Yep.
Attacking with my glaive. 24. 8.
Who you attacking?
Rider.
Okay, attacking the rider. So doing 8 damage. Smashing you. So you see his hit point bar decrease further.
Second attack.
Make sure this is right.
25.
25 is also a hit.
For 10.
Ooh, and he is really hurting now with his hit point bar shrinking down to just 3.
And yeah, that'll be it for me.
Okay, Gormal, it is your turn.
All right, Gormal would like to know if he could run, like not run, move around this side.
To get the
Like,
flank,
do I have enough
yes.
movement? Yeah.
Yeah, I was just looking at the shoreline there, so you can kind of skirt the shore and not get into the water, so you have enough movement to do that.
Okay, pulling out Staff of the Adder with Shillelagh on it. Activating it with my bonus action. I'm going to attack the rider.
Okay, roll to hit.
So I rolled a hit with Shillelagh, right? Because that's what actually, if that has a better to hit.
Yeah, you should use your wisdom modifier to attack with Shillelagh. And you also are proficient in the staff, so I think, what is your wisdom? Oh, yeah, that looks right.
18 for wisdom.
Yeah.
But that's
so,
not right for damage. Well, I guess Staff the Adder will add, I don't know if 10 hits, so.
Unfortunately, a 10 will
Um,
miss.
Yeah.
That is correct. Looks like it is correct for damage, because the wisdom would also add to your damage. I don't believe the
Yeah,
staff
but
would.
there would be,
Let's
staff has
see.
to hit to activate.
Yeah, the staff of the Adder would have, I think, something else. But unfortunately, a 10 misses. So, but getting in there to flank, you get yourself into a good position. Unfortunately, are unable to capitalize on that, unless
Yeah.
you have bardic
Nope,
inspiration
I
or
got nothing.
something.
Nope.
Okay. All right.
So the bear, he's going to turn down off the mount,
Mm-hmm.
and he has an advantage. So I want to roll it. I want his next attack. He's got advantage, so I want to roll claws first,
As a hit, 15 damage. Brutal.
and then a bite.
As also a hit, and his hit point bar shrinks to 5.
All right, that is it for Gormal.
Okay. So the dragon shields. So this guy is surrounded, but he just saw his intended target get all icy. He doesn't know what that means. He is going to lash out at Korea. He's
That triggers Ren's sentinel attack.
okay. So go ahead and make your interrupt first, or your reaction first. 23 is a hit, and that is enough to slay the dragon shield.
Come here, Seth.
Ah! And he makes a loud shriek as you stab him with your glaive. All right, so this other dragon shield will attack the bear.
Tell Seth to come here.
Okay, first
Seth,
attack,
come here.
18. Second attack is a 14. I believe those both hit.
Yes.
Oh, God, for 14 damage.
Okay, bear's at 5.
And then the other dragon shield also will attack the bear. 11, 13 on the first attack, and 20 on the second. Looks like 2 more
Pretty
hits.
sure bear's going down.
Okay, a flurry of blows does another 10 damage to the bear.
Bear is popped.
All right, no more bear. Brutal. And that is it for the dragon shields. The drakes, there's one drake here. I think he's confused. He doesn't know who to attack, so I will just roll die 3. So 1 will be Gormal, 2 will be Ren, and 3 will be Korea. Korea. All right, so with the bite, it's a 9, and then with a tail, 18.
18 hits.
Okay, and I believe the Drake is going to take 10 damage from the armor of Agathis.
Yep.
Okay, And then the Drake does not like that. It lets out a loud hiss in surprise.
6.
And Korea will take 6. Yep.
-6 from the arcane word.
Okay, nice. And then this other Drake is going to scamper forward and attack Casey. First with the bite. And
Yes.
then with 20.
Hit.
That's a crit. Not good.
Silvery barbs it.
Okay, roll again. Oh my god, again? What the
fucking
hell?
way.
That's
Wow.
twice. That's twice you've done that.
I did not mean to. I totally did.
All right. Well, let's see. The bear had advantage. It's dead. I'm guessing you didn't. You forgot to use it.
No, I used it on the
Oh.
cross.
Wonderful.
I
Wonderful.
missed, but I used it. No, I hit, but I couldn't kill the
I'll
dragon.
give Ren. I don't think Ren has advantage right now, so I'll give him advantage on his next attack within 1 minute.
Thank you.
Okay. So 6 damage there to Casey. I assume that is that your concentration check there? Okay.
Yeah, I'm utilizing that inspiration that I got, the inspiration that I got from Ren to get me over the hump,
Nice.
because that's a 5 plus 2, then plus 8, so that's a 15.
Got it. Good job.
Check. Without it, my darkness would have.
Okay. So moving on to the kobolds. These guys. Actually, they're wusses. They're gonna hang. Oh, hold on. I had another Drake up here. For some reason, I always miss one Drake. The Dragon Shield would have raided in action, and the Drake would have dashed. All right. So the Dragon Shield will also attack Korea here.
Damn it.
Just one attack though. 13, I believe.
Hits.
Oh, it still hits. Okay.
I have a 13. Yep.
Okay, so he will do 6 damage to you, and I believe
He takes 10.
10. All right.
-6 off the shield. Okay.
All right, and now it is the kobold's turn. All right, so these two kobolds have Rin, Korea, and Gormal, who are all and Casey. So I guess I'll just roll die 4. So 1 coming in at Rin and 2 coming in at Rin with advantage. $23 and miss. Okay, it looks like 1 hit Rin there for 6 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, and is this kobold still a chicken? That dragon shield's up there. He'll advance. Okay, so he also comes into range. So we got a kobold number 3 here. And hold on, let me check this. Okay, that would have worked out. But this guy is going to be at disadvantage, which will be canceled out by advantage. So it'll be a straight roll against one of you 4. This one coming in at Casey. 18. Does an 18 hit you there, Casey?
Yeah.
Okay. For 3 damage and another concentration check. Oh man.
That's a fail. You could delete that sphere of darkness.
I don't know. I mean, maybe we go for one more round, and if Greg doesn't show, we wait for Greg for next time, because this is looking pretty dire, guys.
We got this.
You got this? Okay. Casey, it is your
We got
turn.
this.
I'm gonna disengage,
Okay, disengaging.
and let's see. I can move. Can I disengage and still take a bonus action?
Yes, indeed you can. My
All right.
cousin is not playing in this game. No, this is not Casey. Sorry. Go ahead.
I'm gonna healing word while I pass through. Yeah, just at level 1. Let's see who needs it. Oh, I need it.
Okay.
Or minimum, but that's better than anything. Wait, did I just do -5?
Yes.
No, that's not good. Add
There
5.
it is. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see. I was right here, I
Huh?
believe.
Yep.
No.
You're right on top of the bear because the bear's
Oh,
there for some reason.
so I'm gonna go back 30 feet on the disc gauge, healing myself as I'm running through, saying we need a better position because we're surrounded now.
You should have done thought about that like 3 turns ago.
Well, also my my darkness just wore off. So she is what'd you call it? Wait, can I double move? No, I wouldn't be able to bonus action if I double move, right?
Correct.
So yeah, she's gonna end up
Um,
there, and
You wouldn't be able to
she's running.
disengage if you double moved, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, she's running back into the tunnel, and that's
Hope we
where she's
follow
at.
her.
Yeah, I mean she's not gonna die.
You guys are killing me.
Okay, OBG Ryan. Greg is not here still. Wow, I was hoping Greg would show up. Korea, it
Me
is your
too.
turn.
All right, I am going to drop my darkness up there and cast Shadow Blade.
Okay, conjuring a Shadow Blade into your hand as a bonus action.
Yep.
Oh, there
It
he
is.
is.
Oh, there's Greg. Oh, they really
Well,
needed you, dude.
give
No,
him his action after Karya.
I
Just
will.
back
I
it up
will.
one before the sorcerer, and it'll be
or
fine.
you can take it now. I don't mind.
Actually,
Give me a
yeah.
second to log in. I just came through the door.
All right.
Yeah, Dave, just do your action.
So this bloodied rider, right? He hits. All these things hit twice, don't they?
Yep, they do.
All right, I'm gonna go for this one right here.
All right.
What is Shadow Blade is?
Your intelligence should be, I believe. Or hold on. Yeah, you are a wizard, so yes, this will be your intelligence plus your proficiency modifier.
So is it okay? So that would be a +7.
Sounds about right.
All
And
right.
you have advantage for multiple reasons.
Yes. Die 20 +7 is 19 to hit.
Might as well roll again and crit fish.
Oh yes.
Still a hit.
Better than 19 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I believe it's just 2d8.
2d8 plus your intelligence, plus your dexterity modifier or strength modifier, because it is a weapon. Oh yeah, and you're adding your dexterity on your to hit roll. I said intelligence, but it's actually your dexterity or strength.
Oh well, then we're gonna go with dexterity because so it's only +6.
Okay, still hit.
Yeah. All right, so 2d8 +6.
2d8 plus 3, I believe, on damage.
Oh yeah, +3.
Yeah.
So 13
Oh,
damage.
nice. You destroy him in a large rain of pixels.
What school does this come from? Illusion. Okay, that sucks. All right. So destroy him, and I only get one attack.
If you have an offhand weapon, you can use your interact with. Oh, you already used your bonus action.
Yeah, to cast Shadow Blade.
Nice shot, though.
You know what? I'll take the. Man, I'm gonna get pelted by fucking rocks though, and that doesn't help my shield any.
Mm-mm. But you can cast the shield spell to regenerate your Aegis.
I don't have any first level spells left. Due to you critting 5 billion times.
Sorry, dude. Those were
It's
some
what it
bad
is. It's what it
rolls.
is. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take both of those attacks of opportunity
Okay.
as I run behind Casey because she can be my meat shield.
All right. So
Oh, no, no.
The Drake will bite. Oh, and the Dragon Shield will attack with advantage.
Okay, they both hit.
Okay, so the bite first. 9. Does he take?
He
Do you still have
he
Armor
takes.
of Agathis?
Yep,
Yep. Okay.
yep. So it's hold on. It's -2 from my arcane ward and -7 from my temporary hit points.
Okay, and then the okay, so do you still have Armor of Agathis up when the
I do
right?
have 3 temporary hit points still.
Okay, so you really hurt that rider. He only has 1 hit point left after he eats an Armor of Agathis.
Damn it.
Yeah, but
How much damage does he do to me?
does die 6 plus 1, so we'll see. Oh, 7.
7. Okay, so -3 from temporary hit points. I'm out of Armor of Agathis and -4 from real hit points.
All right, but that Armor of Agathis did good work there.
Yeah, it did. I think I dealt like 50 points of damage off of that.
Yeah, it was awesome. All right, so we're going to go back to OBG Ryan because he's just been hanging back here in the wings. He doesn't necessarily have to be right here. If you want, you can move him up to here for your starting position, but he got
All right.
vortex warped.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, he's going to unleash the beast, go into full rage, let that beautiful tail hang out, and then he's going
Nice.
to run into combat over here.
Ooh, sweetness.
And
Beat its
he's going
ass.
to
I'd go for the
he's gonna
Drake for full points.
he's going to go for that Drake.
All right, going after the Drake. 24 is a hit. For 9 damage.
9 points.
See his health bar shrink to 12.
And that's going to be it for me.
You don't have 2 attacks as a level 5 barbarian?
Oh, yeah, shoot, sorry. I forgot what level we were. So I'm going to take a second attack.
That's also a hit. For 15.
Nice.
Another 15.
And he explodes into a rain of pixels. And this guy will fall prone because he already used his reaction.
I'm going to put a hand up to get that wah, 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 wah.
Nice. So OBG Ryan exploding into the combat. Everyone was like, what was he doing? He must have been glitching or something.
Sorry, I was about to say AFK. I clearly was not AFK.
So, do you like order like the Beast Barbarian? Do you get like a natural attack as a bonus action, or is it just?
I went. There's a claw, bite, or tail option. I like the tail option because I can use my reaction to up my AC, but I can also use it as a 10-foot reach weapon.
Gotcha. All right. So OBG Ryan taking out a Drake there and knocking this guy prone. The sorcerers. Okay, so this sorcerer, he sees OBG Ryan down there. He is out of chromatic orbs, so he is down to cantrips.
Good.
So he will cast a firebolt at you there, OBG Ryan.
Oh, Jesus.
14.
14's
that-
gonna be a miss.
All right, so that misses you. Let's see, we've got this is Sorcerer. Yeah, he's gonna inch forward here. You do notice that these kobolds are total wusses. Yeah, so Ren looks like, yeah, he's still going to have advantage against Ren with the chromatic orb there. So hurling a fiery orb at Ren. 22.
That hits.
For 16 fire damage.
Ouch. That's bad.
Yeah, it's bad. Okay, these other kobold sorcerers are like, there's the darkness went down, so they'll start moving forward. But they don't really get to a place where they can see you guys. Ren, it is your turn.
Ren's gonna attack the prone rider.
With advantage.
24 for 8.
All right. Go ahead and describe how you destroy that dragon shield.
And just as that dragon shield starts to get to his senses and look up, he sees the tip of a glaive just disappearing past the middle of his vision as it goes right between his eyes.
Nice.
Let's see. Ren will move down here. Attack this one. 20.
As a hit. Are you attacking the Drake or the Rider?
I'm gonna attack the Drake.
Okay. So
And I'm gonna do I'm gonna spend a tactical die to do an extra 5 damage, and that Drake needs to make a strength save. DC 15.
Okay, so I believe this Drake will be struggling to stay on his feet. Ooh. 22, unfortunately.
Yeah, he succeeded. Bonus action, I'm gonna do a second wind.
Okay. Oh,
Nice.
Wow.
That made the difference.
That was a good time for that.
That's it for me.
Gormal.
All right, can you give me a 20-foot radius template? I am casting Spike Growth.
Oh, there we go. Where is it going?
Up here, let's see what we can catch in it. Up a little bit higher. That looks good to me.
Okay. Nice.
All right, so if anybody moves, they take 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 foot of travel.
Ouch.
And it's difficult terrain now as well.
Awesome. So conjuring spiky growth. The kobolds don't yet notice it, but you can see the telltale glint of the spikes just underlying the ground.
Okay.
As your earth magic suffuses the cavern. Anything else from Gormal?
Hang on just a sec. I am going to use a healing word.
Can't cast spike growth and healing word.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought healing word was bonus action. Okay. But it's casting.
It is a bonus action, but it's you can't cast 2 leveled spells in the same turn.
You're right. I knew that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Uh,
Understandable.
So,
What I missed? What's going on up north?
spike growth.
Good deal.
All right. Well, then I'm just gonna kind of stay in this corner in support right now. So that'll do it.
Okay, the dragon shields. Okay, so this dragon shield will scamper forward here. And then this dragon shield will kind of work together with him to gang up on Rin. So first attack, 17, second attack, 20, third attack, 21, and last attack is a 16. Any of those miss,
Yeah.
Rin?
None of those missed.
Okay, yeah, they're bastards. All right, yeah, these kobolds have tough coordination, but looks like the dice rolls were on your side there. Only 12 damage from 4 hits. I'm sorry, that would have been, yep, that's correct. Yep, 12 damage.
There's that.
All right, any other dragon shields? I think that's it. The drakes. Okay, so this drake also will attack Ren. 13 is a miss on the bite, but the tail comes in at a 23.
Before that tail hits 13, I'm gonna reaction repose with the tactical die.
Okay, roll to hit.
My glaive. 13.
Against the drake, that is a hit.
Is a total of 8 damage.
Okay, and you see the drake's hit point bar shrink to 33. And looks like the tail is going to hit for 5.
Oh boy, not looking good.
No, these kobolds are not your father's kobolds. All right, and so that's it for the drakes. Hold on, let me make sure I got all the drakes here. Yep. Moving on to kobolds. Okay, so this kobold will move forward a little bit here. He's being cautious. He's worried about that minotaur there, so he's going to hurl a slingstone at the minotaur for 14, which I believe misses.
King's a miss.
Kobold 3 is going to move out of the spike growth, but I'm going to count that. So go ahead and roll 2d4 damage as he moves through the spike growth to get out, which is enough to kill him as spikes shoot up through his body. This kobold sees that, but he doesn't quite understand what it is and freaks out and runs. So go ahead and roll 4d4 for him.
Okay.
And he dies as well.
Whoa.
Brutal. Okay. And let's see. We got some kobolds back here in the darkness that will inch forward. They're chickens, so they don't move very fast. And that is it for the kobolds. Casey, it is your turn. Did we lose Joe?
Oh, sorry. No, I'm here. I wasn't paying as close of attention the last 2 minutes. Why are they not running?
Because the big minotaur ran in and started killing things quickly.
All right, so I'm gonna move 30 feet in. I think I have 2 left. Let me check. Yeah, I've got 1 left, so you get 2 die. 14. I yell, why are you not running?
Who are you giving the healing to? Is that Rin?
Oh, to Ren. Yeah, because he looks like he's the most hurt.
Yeah, he's taking some heat. That is for sure.
So it's
Thank
it's an
you.
aggressive heal. Like I'm kind of like half shaking you. Why are you not running?
Okay, so just so we're clear, I guess I didn't hear that. We're retreating.
Not anymore.
Casey wants to, but we don't. I don't think anyone else is.
I'm not against it, but I'll stay here as long as I can to help you guys.
Okay, so Casey moving up and shaking Rin to heal him. Anything else from Casey?
No.
Okay, OBG Ryan.
Ryan comes in stomping. He points at the little kobold rider here. Oh, was that DS4?
Yep,
And he's gonna go full reckless with the great axe.
that's a hit. I'm pretty sure he has a stain on the floor. Yep, he
Couple
flies
points.
apart into pixels as you smash him with your vicious axe.
Got over here. The Drake's been the one that's been getting smacked on.
Yeah, the Drake has been taking the attacks.
And I'm gonna continue my reckless streak against him. I point at the remains of the kobold. I'm like, "That's you."
Another hit for
For
14.
14.
Let me move this guy out of the way. And he is now bloodied.
What does that axe do?
It's life stealing on a crit. I get some temp hit points.
Got it on a crit.
Then I am going to use my hammer and horns, and I'm gonna attempt to push him back.
Okay.
He needs
so
a
this
strength saving throw. My DC is 15.
Okay. Drake tries to keep his feet, but fails as you shove him back with your horns. How far back does he go?
5 feet.
Okay. All right. Just stomping in there like a minotaur, smashing into
Your
the.
Minotaur.
Yeah. Anything else for OBG Ryan?
Nope, that's gonna be it.
All right, Korea. Did we lose a Dave? Is Dave muted?
He's probably just muted.
I'm dealing with children.
Children.
Yes. All right. I'm gonna move to here, and as I slide into position behind the new meat wall that has been, I'm gonna throw my shadow blade at K4.
Okay.
It's a die 20 plus 6. Let's see if I can get it.
He's in dim light, so you have advantage.
Wonderful. That's great because that was a shitty ass roll.
Yeah, that was.
7 and 6 is 13.
That
12.
still hits K4. Yep.
All right. 2 die 8 plus 3. 17.
All right, and your shadow blade just rips through that kobold's form, smashing him to pixels.
And I use my bonus action to pull it back.
All right, so reforming the shadow blade in your hand. Whoosh. Shadows coalesce and reform. Blade of Darkness. Anything else from Korea?
Nope, just wait for the next one.
Looks like you guys have retaken the ground there. Okay, so these sorcerers. We'll start with the sorcerers in the spike growth and see if they've figured it out yet. So I'm just going to roll some intelligence checks for them. I'll set a relatively moderate DC because 2 of them just died. Oh, the first one has no idea what the hell is going on. Oh, neither does the second one. Wow. Okay. So this guy will move forward a little bit wary. But I rolled a 2, so he is just going to be a total moron. So he will take 4 die 4 before he figures it out, which should, oh yeah, that's enough to kill him. So he walks to his doom.
Good, because those weren't great rolls, but
You only have 5 hit points left. This other one's going to move in the other direction, and he will also move 2 squares before he stops, so 4 die 4 for him as well. All right, and he takes 10, which is enough to bloody him. But he is still standing, cursing loudly as spikes pierce his form. And he is out of spells as well. He will hurl a firebolt at somebody. None of you are adjacent to any of his allies. Looks like there are 5 of you. From left to right, 1 to 5. So number 3 is Casey. But he will miss Casey. Distracted as the spikes are still seeming to want to plunge into his flesh. We have 2 other sorcerers that finally move forward here, are able to see you guys.
Did I take any damage?
No, you did not.
Okay, good.
And this guy has chromatic orbs left, and this guy has scorching ray. They both see OBG Ryan, so they're just gonna 1 chromatic orb at OBG Ryan. 20, and then 3 bolts of scorching ray. No advantage. That's a miss, a hit, and a hit. So 2 scorching ray hits and 1 chromatic orb hit. These are all fire damage.
Go ahead and throw my tail on that last scorching ray.
What does
Or
that do?
no, I don't think. No, hold on, I don't think I can. It adds to my AC. No, they gotta be within 10 feet of me,
Okay,
and none of them are. So never mind.
yeah, just a blazing inferno coming in at you from those 2 Kobold Dragon Scale Sorcerers. Ooh, for 27 fire damage. Brutal. And that's it for the Sorcerers. It is Ren's turn.
So, should we retreat?
No.
yeah, it's a couple sorts like the Drake and the Rider, and then 3 sorcerers is what I'm seeing. So if we get past the Drake,
She gave me
the
hit points.
sorcerers
We'll
are
eat them up.
squishy. Yeah.
Yeah, the Sorcerers
Okay.
are squishy. They're just vicious with those spells.
Pushing forward then. Hitting the Drake's bloodied, right?
The Drake is indeed bloodied, yes.
Aiming for the Drake then.
You're using a glaive, right?
Yes.
You know it's a reach weapon, right?
That's true, I do often forget that. Did something give me advantage for these attacks or no?
I don't believe so.
I think that was last round when the bars had effect.
Okay, gotcha. Alright. I still have Bark.
But yeah, you still have the inspiration.
First attack on the Drake.
As a hit.
13.
Ooh, he is hurting very badly as his hit point bar goes down to 4.
Can attack.
Another
You
hit.
try to
11.
Okay, and he is smashed into a rain of pixels. The Dragon Shield stays on his feet as he uses his reaction, but he has used his reaction.
Okay. Bonus action. Not bonus action. Action surge. Gonna attack the Drake.
All right.
14.
14 is going to miss the Dragon Shield.
Oh, sorry. roll the Bark Inspiration.
Okay,
It's a die 8, right, Joe?
as a hit.
Inspiration, yeah.
12 slashing.
Okay, and you see his hit point bar shrink to 32. But a 9, unfortunately, is gonna miss.
That's it for Ren.
Okay, so Ren destroying the Drake and damaging the Dragon Shield. Moving on to Gormal.
Sorry. Yeah. Thought it was. All right. Gormal's gonna go move up to here and get rid of his ruler. And then I'm gonna turn around like as I'm running forward this way, and throw healing word on OBGYN. For 7. And then I can still use a cantrip, correct? With a leveled spell?
That is correct.
Okay, I'm going to use Thorn Whip on the sorcerer in front of me.
Okay, just so you know, forced movement does not. I do not have forced movement trigger the spike growth. The
Okay.
creature has to voluntarily move.
Voluntarily.
So just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah. That's some DMs do it one way, some do it the other. I just
Well,
find that
I don't want to move it. In case I can't do enough damage, I want him to be there so he's surrounded in it. So I'm not going to trigger forced movement anyway.
Gotcha. That is a hit. So you do 20. You do 7 damage, which is enough to destroy that dragon sorcerer. If you want to describe it, you can.
I flick the thorn whip. It catches him in the eyeball. I pop the eye out of the socket as he falls, and then it turns into pickles anyway. That's
nice.
That's how it goes down.
Okay. Anything else from Gormal?
That'll do it for Gormal.
Nice. The dragon shield. I think there's only one left. Yep. Okay, he is going to press forward. Let's see, there's Rin and OBG Ryan. I'm just going to roll die 2 because both of you are pretty threatening. So OBG Ryan, I was doing it from left to right, so he does not have advantage. 20 and...
So with that attack, that sets off Sentinel.
Okay, go ahead and use your Sentinel. 16 is a hit.
12.
Okay, and he is now bloodied. But still looks like the first attack was a 20 and the second attack was a critical. So
actually, isn't Sentinel because you're using glaive at 10 feet?
Yeah, but you can still use it at 5 too.
Yeah, you can still use a glaive at 5.
All right.
Think about the lance. The lance, if you're not mounted, you got disadvantage if the person's if your enemy's adjacent to you.
All right.
All right, so OBG Ryan will take, let's see, the first attack does 3, so that'll be 1. And the second attack does 7, which will be 3, for a total of 4 damage. And that is it for the dragon shields. The drakes, I believe, are all perished. And the kobolds. All right, we have 2 kobolds left. They are chicken. So they'll just move up behind the sorcerers. And I'm going to move this guy out. And they can both see OBG Ryan. So they are hurling stones at OBG Ryan for 21 for the first attack and a critical for the second. The first attack does 4, which is 2 because you're raging. And then the second attack does 5, which is also 2 because you're raging. And that is it for the Kobolds. Casey, it is your turn.
Also, from a while ago, when you hit Casey with the, it was something. I don't know if Casey took the 9 damage that you had done.
Mm,
Joe,
What? Oh, sorry.
you took some damage earlier.
What?
did he? When was that? Let's see.
Before, I'm going back through.
Was it after I healed Ren?
Yeah, it was after you healed Ren.
Because I didn't hear anybody ask what my AC was. I mean, it's right there posted, but is it the 2? No, don't.
I don't remember hitting Casey in all honesty.
Was it the
You
2d4
had
maybe? Or
you
die4
had
plus 2?
5 of us, so there was 5 targets. You rolled a 3. When
Oh, that was last
he,
round with the Kobolds, I believe. Or maybe,
We rolled a die 2 recently, which was probably picking targets. I don't know. He rolled a die 5, which rolled a 3.
Yep.
yeah, both of
yeah,
those
that would have
were,
been it. That die 5.
yeah, that die 5 would have been 3. And then
Rolled a
I rolled a
9,
9 to hit.
a 20, and an 11, and a 17. Were all of those at me? Or, I mean, what are we
Yeah,
saying here?
those,
You're telling me I took 27 hit points of damage?
No, shouldn't have been 27.
Barrage of spells.
yeah, no, that was what hit,
Yeah,
that
I
hit
don't see any
OBG
other damage
Ryan.
dice.
Yeah, that was against OBG Ryan.
Yeah,
So I
because
don't,
right around that time that happened, like I kind of snapped back too because I heard big numbers and I pulled his token down to see how many hit points you were at, cause in case I needed to heal him. But I didn't hear anything about me.
yeah. So
See,
OBG Ryan took the recent damage from
Yeah, it
that
was before
series.
that.
Yeah. I don't think I
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I got Casey, but maybe that got missed. Casey, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal. I don't think I have another level 2, do I?
OBG Ryan has been hit pretty hard. Yeah, definitely. And you
I
guys
only get a
are
level 1, so
it's been a tough combat, but you guys have managed to
you
pull it
get
out.
8 hit points, OBG right, and I am saying we should leave right now.
Casey's been saying this for a while. Anything else from Casey?
No, that's
Okay, OBG Ryan.
Dragon shield right there.
There is a dragon shield. 10 is a miss or 12 with the reckless.
Yeah, let's go reckless and we'll swing for the second time.
As a hit for 10.
10 points of damage.
All right, and his health bar goes down to 10. Anything else from OBG Ryan?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with the hammering horns again. Strength DC 15.
Okay, so for the dragon shield, his strength is not that great. Ooh, but he does manage it to not get pushed, keeping his feet there.
Okay.
Seems to be drawing inspiration from the sorcerers behind him. Korea, it is your turn.
All right, Karya is going to throw a blade, I guess. Are they
Alright.
still in dim light?
Yeah, these guys back here are in darkness, actually. So yeah, that will be with advantage.
At the dragon shield?
The dragon shield, yeah. Actually, the dragon shield is in bright light because of Morgan, but Morgan you can have her back here if you want. So that would make the dragon shield in dim light.
9 and 6 is 15.
That is on the news.
Good.
2d8 plus 3.
12.
All right, which is enough to destroy the dragon shield as your shadow blade rips through him.
As I look like I'm going to hit OBG Ryan, the blade disappears and then reappears in the dragon shield, and then back into my hand as a bonus action.
All right. So shadows swirl and coalesce, forming a sword blade once more. All right.
And I ask, are we leaving?
Casey wants to leave, but she's wanted to leave for a while now. You think that this group of sorcerers and kobolds is the last of them. Except for the ones that are asleep, which are still asleep.
This far. There's one group left that threatens us. Should be able to take
All right,
care of
I'm going to stay here then, and then let them be the wall.
Okay, the sorcerer. So this sorcerer is out of chromatic orbs. This one is out of scorching ray. So this one will hurl a firebolt. They're really apparently worried about the Minotaur. So firebolt coming in at the Minotaur first. They do not have advantage because you guys killed their dragon shield. So that's only an 11 for OBG Ryan, and then the chromatic orb coming in behind is only a 13. Both of those will miss. Seeing that they missed, they curse in Draconic.
This is kind of sad to say this, but their attacks are at advantage because he reckless.
Oh, he did reckless. Okay, so the first one is a 13. The second one looks like the chromatic orb hit. For 9 damage, fire damage. And David, I think I should give OBG Ryan inspiration for that because you were honest. So
Fair enough. You got inspiration.
all right. So yeah, and the sorcerers, they don't like the looks of this, so they scamper back into the darkness. And that's it for the sorcerers. Ren, it is your turn.
I will. Yeah. There are some squishies to take care of. 3, 4.
Remember, you have reach.
Yes, true. I'll come there. And attack K9.
He lets out a shriek as you approach. It's like, eek. That's a hit.
14. 8 slashing.
All right, and he explodes into pixels.
From that first attack?
Yeah, he's just a kobold.
Oh, okay. Then I'll move 1 forward and attack K8 with a 20.
All right,
6.
and he also explodes into pixels.
I'll call back. Hey, found some easy ones here.
Found some easy ones.
Yeah, like you get to take care of their dragon shields. They're pretty squishy. All right, Gormal, it is your turn. I'm sorry, anything else from Rin?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, Gormal, it is your turn.
I don't know if I'm close enough for anything. Let me measure some stuff out. So if I move there,
Let's see, can I snap to corner? Here we go. You can see S4.
good enough.
But he would have half cover.
If you use
Yeah,
the back
cover's not
corner,
gonna
it's a
matter.
little more obvious.
Cover's not gonna matter. I'm gonna move down and cast right there. And cast spike growth again.
Oh.
And I'm gonna put it I'm going to put it so the front edge of it is like I want to cover the area that they're trying to run to.
Okay.
So they're in as much of like just on the edge of it, but they have to run all the way through the spike to get to the
Brutal.
end. Like, yep. That's my last second level spell, but
At least you got
Wait.
spells.
Nice. So again,
that'll
conjuring
do
the
it.
spirits of the earth to lay razor sharp spikes beneath the surface of the ground. Gormal advances. Anything else? Okay.
That'll do it.
Okay, the dragon shields are done. The drakes are done. Kobolds are done. It is Casey's turn.
All right. OBG right in still doing pretty bad. I'm gonna pump another level 1 spelling. And that's +4, so you get 8.
Casey is actually a healing machine, surprisingly. I mean, you're just, wow.
He's gonna go peek around the corner. See how much
Yeah.
trouble they're in.
They just 2 sorcerers. You saw Gormal cast a spell. I'm not sure if you know spike growth, but you did see what happened to the other kobolds to the north, and you heard some of the same words in this spell. So,
Yeah. Okay, that's it for me.
okay, OBG Ryan.
I am gonna dash to get to here, and then
Oh,
as my bonus. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, that dragon sorcerer lets a shriek of surprise as there's a giant minotaur suddenly appearing in his face.
My bonus action to use my goring rush and attack with my horns.
Okay. That's a hit.
18.
Mm-hmm.
10 points of damage.
Brutal. Okay, and his hit point bar goes down to 8 as you bloody him with your horns. Oof.
And that's it for Ryan.
Korea.
All right. Taria is going to move down to here and throw the blade again. Is he in dim or whatever?
Yeah, he's in dim light. He's in darkness, actually.
All right, so 13 and 6 is 19 to hit.
That is a hit,
Yes,
but you have advantage.
I'm also 25 feet away.
Okay, that works. Yep. And that
10, 13 damage.
okay, so your shadow blade rips through the form of that dragon
So
sorcerer.
as OBG Ryan lowers his head, I come running in after him, and I just do a side twist to the blade. So he gores him in the chest, lifts him up, and his head falls off with the shadow blade.
Nice.
And then I'm going to reform it for the next turn.
Okay. So using a bonus action to cause the blade to coalesce again. This sorcerer is freaked out. Yeah, you guys are all coming at him. He does not know that spell. So he is going to start to run away. So go ahead and roll 4 die 4 as he moves 2 squares to the spike growth.
Okay.
Okay, so he takes 10 damage from that and he shrieks. So now he's really confused. He doesn't really know what to do now. Every step he takes, he's getting hit with spikes. There's like a wall of bad guys. So I'm going to let's see. None of his choices are really good. So I'm gonna roll an intelligence check. Oh, okay. He figures the spike growth out. So he's like, okay, if I move, I'm gonna take spikes, but probably, but there's enemies everywhere. Okay, he is gonna stop here and hurl a chromatic orb at the Minotaur. But he rolls a 1. And And because that fails, he is just going to say screw it and continue moving. So he will take.
Can't move anymore, can he?
Yeah.
You're counting all
Actually,
those as
oh, hold on.
controlled
Difficult
terrain, right?
terrain. Yeah, hold on. So he was here. 10, 20, 30. Yeah, that was it actually. So he can only move to there. So just 2 die 4
So one more.
Yeah. All right. So and he takes another 7. And he is bloodied. Ren, it is your turn.
Ren will come here. Get stepping on spikes either, and we'll hurl a hand axe. 15.
That has a hit.
He's slashing.
Okay, and the dragon sorcerer's hit points shrink to 2 as you hit him in the face.
That's it for Ren.
Gormal, it is your turn.
Okay, so Gormal's gonna come up to there, and then I'm gonna drop the spikes. So I remember to do that. So I'm willfully dropping concentration, and then I'm gonna hit him with Thorn Whip.
All right, roll to hit. As a hit, and that is enough to slay that dragon sorcerer.
Wait, timeout. He's too far. Sorry, I should have measured. I thought it was 40 foot, but Thorn Whip's only 30. I can't reach.
Okay, all right.
So I drop. I move forward. I kind of look at him, but I know everybody else is gonna mop up. So I just have a huge grin on my face.
Yeah, and he is pissing himself. He is just sniveling and, you know, he doesn't seem to understand that he can surrender. He's kind of like an AI monster, but you can tell that he's freaking out. Casey, it is your turn.
Vicious mockery. Do it.
Get the kill.
Yeah. Yeah, I could.
Come around the corner, griping about we should be leaving.
It's 2 die 4 flat on a wisdom save. Not very much. Hold on, let me see what my wisdom save is for it. My spell save DC is 16.
Okay. He fails, and he takes 4. What do you say to him as you mock him?
Why are you running?
And yeah, that's enough mockery to kill him as he explodes into pixels.
He explodes out of confusion. Like, what do you mean? Why am I running?
Exactly.
Of
He looks
course I'm
one
running.
way and then the other, and he's like, "What?" And then he just fractures into pixels. All right. So congratulations, you have fought through this vicious ambush. Morgen Schnee walks up and kind of jumps into the air in her ghost form and like throws her fist
Before
up
we
and
go
says,
too far,
"Yeah."
I do want to go kill the sleeping kobolds.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Well, she throws her fist up and says, "Yeah, well done." Okay. So, and you guys, go ahead and move yourselves up there. I assume you search the bodies, so you do recover some treasure. Let me give you
Yes.
the treasure. You find 33 copper pieces, 17 silver.
Does the barbarian want the honors with the great axe? Just cut their heads off.
Oh yeah, or just drag him into the water.
And if you like that battle, remember to subscribe and hit the like button.
You find 3 shields that are serviceable after all of that mayhem. And one of the dragon sorcerers has an onyx wand that has some value. All right.
Anything magical about it, or just a onyx stick?
It's it's an arcane focus, but nothing otherwise magical.
Gotcha.
I don't know if you guys are gonna do your treasure. Someone should probably be your treasurer person.
I guess I could do it.
Okay.
Rob, sorry, but I gotta jump off.
Okay. Well, it is 12:21. Good night, Ravi. Thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you. Definitely.
You should be able to access the guild bank.
I have it, yeah.
Okay. All right. So no major treasure in this hall, but you haven't found any chests yet. Morgan says, "Yeah, you did a really good job." Okay. Well, I kind of admit I wanted to see how you were going to do about that without any extra information. But since you did so well, I'm going to tell you a little bit about this dungeon level. To your north there are two corridors, one that splits off to the north and one that splits to the west. To the west, there is a chasm that opens up, which when we ventured here was inhabited by a grell. I don't know if you know what a grell is, but they're nasty creatures with tentacles that try and paralyze you, drag you off and feed on you. Pretty freaky. To the north, there are some kobolds. There was a pen with some cattle in it. I don't know if that's what's still there. The dungeon does change, so hopefully that's what's still there. But there are some kobolds, and they do have at least one Etten ally to the north, along with more of the dragon shields, the drakes, and some sorcerers, along with just your regular run-of-the-mill kobolds. She points at the scattered pixels of this guy, and she says that was a draconian, and we didn't encounter any of those until we got down to the second level. But apparently, some of those have filtered up to the first level as well, so you might want to keep your eyes peeled for those too.
All right. I say we go back to town now and get some rest.
Oh yeah, now fully agreed.
Morgan's like, "What? You don't want to press on?" I'm sorry, she laughs. Yeah, you guys look pretty roughed up. This is a tough combat, so you've got a well-earned rest. This is not a no teleport zone, so you can just activate your teleport crystals and go back to Myolis if you wish, or any of the hometowns. I guess I should pull up the hometown map, or the world map. You guys have been adventuring in Myolis, but if you want to, Ashkelon is probably a little bit closer, but you can teleport to that anyway. It's a safe zone. So,
Ashkelon.
yeah.
That's great.
Lozelfar is, it's also relatively close, but you would have to cross through a lot of jungle.
Hey, were we streaming this or no?
Yeah, we are streaming this. Absolutely.
Oh, okay. I missed you turning it on. Hi, everybody.
I am streaming. Yep, it's oh yeah, I should change the player map here.
I'll be right back.
So we've been adventuring in Mio Elise. We probably have accommodations there currently. Might as well go back there.
Well, we're all celebrities, so I'm pretty sure we have good accommodation.
Yeah, we can get accommodations anywhere, but we currently have ones probably already in Mio Elise.
Yeah. So indeed you do. Well, Thunderail Tavern and let's see. What is the inn associated? Let me pull up my Myolis reference really quick. So, a nice place to visit. So you tend to hang out a lot in Thunder Ale Tavern. Hot Perks is also a nice place to visit in Miley's, although you can't take a long rest there. You can get some coffee. And what is the name of the inn? And yes, Bright Spark Inn is the local resting point for Myolis that you have made your familiar stomping grounds. I assume you have not yet started a guild or anything like that. Otherwise, you could rest in the guild hall if you wish. But Bright Spark Inn is rather close to the portal to Thunder Ale Tavern. And you can get a long rest there for 1 gold, unless you have some other means to gain a long rest.
I want to barter with whoever's in charge of the inn.
Yeah, so the long rest there is, I mean, that's just the standard cost for a long rest. So it's not for barter. You could barter in the marketplace for items, but it's just, yeah, it's what they charge for a long rest. Although a long rest only takes 1 hour in this game.
Nice. I will definitely take an hour nap.
Celebrity squares. That is awesome. Yeah, the AI innkeeper, he's like, wow, yeah, that's really convincing, but I'm sorry, the admins make me charge 1 gold. I want to give you a discount. You know what? If you sing, because you look like you might have a singing talent, I do notice that some of the players are appreciative for the music, especially if you sing, I don't know, what do they call them? Pop songs? I don't know what that means, but do you know any pop songs?
Songs.
Oh yeah. So on my, I forget which check it is, but I can't roll less than a 10. I think persuasion, but I'll have to check. I have like a feat or something, an ability.
Yeah, so if you roll performance, and I will tell you whether or not any of the, because there are adventurers that are coming in and out of Bright Spark.
In performance, can I give him advantage by giving him a beat? I'm gonna beatbox.
If you have the performance skill, you can, if you're trained in it.
I do.
Okay,
I
yes,
do.
you can give him advantage.
Yeah, beatbox.
All right, so I guess you guys are going to do like some kind of song with a beat. I don't know. You're gonna do
So it's a 17 for performance for performance.
Okay,
Sorry.
roll again since you have advantage because big old OBG has given you a beat. I don't know. Maybe you're singing the I Like Big Butt song. I don't know.
Natural 20. No, I'm
30.
singing about how I can't keep my hand out the cookie jar.
You can't keep your hand out of the cookie jar. All right, so so there's a group of adventurers coming in, and they have not heard this song in a long time, and it makes them feel extraordinarily nostalgic, to the point where they decide to sponsor all of your long rests. So you do not have to subtract. I think there's 5 of you, so you do not need to subtract 5 gold for your long rest. You are sponsored by, we'll say the Kraken is the adventurer that sponsors you.
Yeah, like I'm using my fairy fire, dancing lights, minor illusion, just going ham.
Yeah, even the innkeeper's like, trying to do like the moonwalk, but failing miserably. All right. So you get sponsors for your long rest, so you do not have to spend the monies. And you get a long rest in Bright Spark at Myolise. Let me go ahead and add up the experience points for that encounter.
Long rest button. Give me all my slots back.
Yes,
Jesus.
please.
I blew
Yeah.
through with my spells.
All right, let's see. You guys killed a lot of stuff. Let's get a count.
Next time we pull them back into the tunnel where they can't surround us, right?
Morgen Schnee's like, I was thinking next time I take you in the easier entrance.
I just glare.
She's like, I had to test you guys out. I mean, make sure you're the real deal, but clearly you are.
Real deal or not, that was a little bit dirty.
Yeah, it was dirty when we went in too. It's brutal. Hey, if things get bad, don't forget to use your teleportation crystals. You don't even have to run away on foot. You can just teleport out.
I'd save an invisibility spell for that. You don't want to leave? Well, I'm leaving.
Okay, let's see. Have I got all these bad guys? Not yet. Uh,
I don't know. My armor of Agathis arcane ward worked like exactly like I pictured it would.
it was well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those area denials that you guys set up really saved the day. All right, looks like 5 dragon shields, 5 guard drakes, 5 kobold sorcerers, 1 draconian, 4 winged kobolds, and 11 regular kobolds. So let's see, that is 275. $1,275, 2,275, $4,525, and then the draconian.
I keep hearing this big number, and then I'm like, yeah, we're gonna go up a level, and then I remember it's got to be divided.
Yeah, so 4,675 divided by 4. I'm sorry, divided by 5. All right, so 9. Oh, I got that wrong. 935 each. Still a pretty massive battle. So do I have... I do not have an experience point log. I am going to add an experience point log.
What is level 5 experience?
I will look that up for you. Experience log. All players. Can be edited by all players. I should probably copy. Yeah, I have a nice table for this, but it's in another campaign. Let me just go ahead and copy that really quick.
$500.
All right, XP log.
Less than 500.
Level 5 is 6,500 indeed.
All right.
Okay, level 5. We'll just call this XP log. And so level 5 is 6,500 and the next level is what?
So how much did we just get?
You got 935 each. Uh, 14,000 for level 6.
So 14 more encounters like that, guys. Not 14. I guess it'd be like 8. 8 more encounters like that.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna call this Yggdrasil South Entrance. And you okay. Well, actually, 8 more encounters like that. Basically.
Sounds exciting.
Yep. All right, so you presently have 7,435 each. And,
All right.
all right, and I'm going to save changes to the XP log and show to players, so you guys should be able to see this. Okay, and you guys do get a long rest, which is just 1 hour. You know that the monster respawn rates are not really that fast, so if you did want to go into the same entrance, you could, and explore from the main point. Although Morgan was like, well, I could take you to the easy entrance, but, you know, if you go to the same entrance, you'll have a good reference point. If you want to do anything while you're in town, let me know. Oh, and Morgan can teleport you back to the entrance there because she has the hacker ability.
Well, didn't she set ours all the way, our second site all the way to the entrance?
Mhm.
So do we have to be with her to be able to go back to the entrance, or can we do it alone? I know she can
She's
connect along, but
she teleports you. She has to be there with you in order to do it.
oh,
She's kind of stuck with you guys actually.
all right. Oh,
So if
all
you
right.
guys
So we
want
going back, guys?
to go back tonight, you can. It is 12:41 Eastern time, or do you guys want to do some more adventuring?
I'm game, but I'm central or not central, mountain time. So
Okay. I think
I'm Arizona time.
I think I'm the only one that's Eastern time. Although Joe, I think, is 1 hour behind me.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like I'm doing anything tomorrow but take my son to daycare. So I'm fine with continuing, but
Okay,
we are down a player.
that is true. What about
Yeah,
Greg?
but we are also all back to full.
He was our whole stopper, but no, I mean, if you guys want to push, let's push.
Okay, is Greg go? I heard Joe, Dave,
Yeah,
and
I'm
okay.
in.
All right, so we will continue for a little bit longer then. So Morgen Schnee will teleport you all back to the entrance, the south entrance. And I'll go ahead and put your tokens there. And we will move the map back to Roots Yggdrasil. Make sure we've got
Here. Spells, manage spells.
okay. So you guys see the yawning cave mouth of the Roots of Yggdrasil opening up before you once more. Now having a better idea of the challenges that lay before you in the darkness. I'll go ahead and move this bear token back.
I don't know if we need the tiny bear. We can switch the other one around between brown bear and polar bear.
Okay, so who wants to lead off? Make sure you update your tokens.
Why did you reset the fog of war like that? Is there like a quick key to doing that to resetting so like the map isn't visible?
I turned off the Explorer mode because Ravi was having difficulty
Uh,
with
okay.
loading, but yeah, you can just turn off the Explorer mode and then refresh and it'll wipe out.
Okay. Just something I need to learn to do for my own.
Okay, so it looks like OBG Ryan is leading off into the darkness. You hear the drip, drip of water, but otherwise everything else is silent. Mm, okay, you see down into the chamber, it appears to be empty. Looks like Cassie is hanging back. so is Gormal.
Sorry, I'm reading. Sorry.
Some kobold and that grow north and then to the west, I believe.
Mhm.
So we avoid it.
Yeah, so
We go fight
she
the
said,
Eden.
okay. Well, if you want to just deal with the Aten, I would just travel to the north. Yeah, this chamber here, she says, opens up. And then there is a north passage that exits it, as well as a west passage. Although if you do defeat the Growl, there is a treasure chest, I believe, in that direction.
Ooh, guys, that makes me want to go for the grow.
That sounds like some
This is nasty, though.
treasure.
To the treasure.
We got 3 celebrity gamers here. As soon as treasure was mentioned, you know it's got to go that way.
Yeah. I got video clips to make about finding the GG loot.
Right?
Okay, so you see the passage to the west and one to the north as well. Morgan's like, that way we found a Grell.
Sneak that way. We're gonna be sneaky.
Right. We're gonna try.
Let's sneak. Sneak behind me.
Yeah, OBG Ryan does make a bit of noise, but the rest of you seem to be pretty quiet, surprisingly. And Morgan is a ghost, so she doesn't really even need the stealth. Before you, a dark chasm opens up, seeming to absorb the light.
All right, Gormal would like to do a couple things before we trigger. First of all, bark skin.
Okay, so Gormal
Bring
casts
AC up to 16.
bark skin on himself. What do you guys passive perception?
I have a 10.
Oh, also, I have, as a veteran, my real life ability that I bring in, I have the threat detector.
Mm-hmm.
What color is it right now?
Can you read to me that passage again, just so I make sure that I have a
Sure can.
refresher? I don't have it in front of me right now.
Map threat indicator. You get a new map icon that indicates the present threat of attack. The indicator shows either green low, yellow moderate, or red high. In addition, if an enemy is about to attack, the indicator will flash red once the attacking force is 6 seconds away. This indicator can be set to appear on your heads-up display. It gives you general notion of how likely and imminent a new attack from monsters or PKers may be. It does not, however, tell you who or what is about to attack.
Okay, so
When you move a little bit more, when you move through Outlands or dungeon environment, this threat indicator prevents you or your party from being surprised.
Nice. Okay, that is awesome. So it is red right now. It's not flashing though.
OBG Ryan, come back.
Yeah, OBG Ryan just kind of you were looking at it. It was in the yellow when you were back here, but as OBG Ryan kind of got into that threshold area, it started to go red.
Yeah, it's right there.
It doesn't seem to be changing at this point, but it is red.
Okay. Secondly, I'd like to cast Conjure Animals.
Okay.
So, if I read this right, I can conjure. I'm looking at the. I want to conjure some giant owls. They're 1/4 challenge rating.
Mhm.
I can conjure 8 of them.
Let's see. I think I might have an owl in here somewhere. What? I know I had an owl. All right. I will make an owl token for you really quick. Fancy.
Basically, that gives me a bunch of flyby attacks.
Ooh, these are cool. All right.
Wait, hold on. With conjure animals, I can't do 2 concentrations. So I'm doing conjure animals, not barkskin.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, you can only have 1 concentration active at a time. Making
Yeah, my
giant.
bad.
No, it's all good. Making giant owl tokens as we speak. Oh, I should move this. There we go.
Another question just for my gameplay.
Mhm.
I have to give the animals commands. So if I go into animal form, because I can't speak, I can't give them commands, or is it psychic, like psychic commands? Can I growl and they'll understand what I mean?
What does the spell say specifically?
Hang on. That's what it says specifically.
Summon Fey spirits. Friendly to you and your companions. They obey any verbal commands that you issue to them. So they have to be verbal. If you don't issue any commands to them, they defend themselves from hostile creatures, but otherwise take no actions. I think you have to be able to speak to issue a verbal command.
Okay. No wild shape while I have this active. Okay.
Unless you have a form that can speak in a language or have some
I
means of.
don't.
Yep.
Nope.
Okay.
At least
So
not yet. I think later.
All right, what have I missed?
Oh, I'm bringing in the wild owls.
Oh, exciting.
It doesn't say you have to issue commands every turn though, so you could do like a generic command like kill the monsters and then shape change.
how large are the giant owls?
Large size,
Hang
I'm
on.
pretty sure.
Yeah, they are large beasts.
Okay. What are their hit points?
19.
What is their move speed?
Fly is 60 feet. And that's what they'll be doing. Yes, you can actually. Well, how heavy are you? Their strength is 13.
What is their armor class?
Armor class is 12. I could ride. I don't know about a minotaur.
They're
You still
large
just need-
creatures. Yeah. So the Minotaur, even the Minotaur could ride them. Okay. All right.
Thanks for bearing with me, guys.
How many owls do you have?
8.
All of them. Did you want to give us control over the owls by chance?
I will when I'm done.
Can I? Oh, okay.
Oh, because what I was saying is that instead of copying them now, do all the changes you want to one, so you don't have to change each one individually.
Yeah, I did most of the changes, and I forgot about the controlled by.
Oh, those are huge.
Yeah, they are.
No, huge is 9 squares.
Oh, fair, fair.
No, those are just large.
Sorry, let me zoom in a little.
They do take up quite a bit of room.
Yeah, there's 8 of them, so. All right, you guys should be able to control them all now. Okay. So you have 8 owls. You should name them all. I'm joking.
Fluffy 1, Fluffy 2.
Yeah, they're all out there.
There's got to be a Bob.
Woohoo, woohoo. They're all barred owls, giant barred owls. With the cats, apparently.
All right, where are you summoning them at?
Right behind me, right there, where they're at. I guess, do you want me to kick this off?
I mean, it's still your turn. Do what you do.
Yeah, I mean, there's no flashing. You're pretty sure if OBGYN moved forward, he would be attacked.
Yeah, so I'm going to kick this off.
Let them through.
This is the they're big enough to fit through. Like the cavern is big enough, the tunnel to get through to the cavern.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so moving that owl out into the cavern. Not just one, but 2 Grell emerge from the darkness to attack. Go ahead and select your tokens and roll for the initiative.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so the Grell appear to be surprised about I mean, they're not actually surprised, but hey Crow, what's up, buddy? But they are a little sluggish as they emerge from the darkness to attack your giant owl.
Where, like, we're dealing with 3D now, I think. Are they down?
Yeah, they were down below the owl as he flew up, so they're kind of moving up from beneath the owl.
How far?
They're about 5 feet below the lip here.
Okay, and if the owl flew out at lip level, are they in melee?
Yeah, they are, because the owl is large.
Okay. Okay.
They were apparently hovering just beneath the lip here and waiting to pounce on somebody that came in.
Gotcha.
I need an initiative from Cassie here.
16.
Oh yeah, you didn't select your token. Okay. Okay, setting the turn order. And Gormal, you lead it off. So your owl, with your owls.
Okay. Well, this one that's here is gonna target. Oh, we'll do G2. He is going to use his talons. So 13 hit.
13 does hit. For 8 slashing, apparently. So your owl swoops in and damages that grill.
Okay. So the owls have flyby, so he's going to keep going.
Mhm.
He has dark vision to 120 foot.
Okay.
Sorry.
No problem.
So the others are going to come in as well. 60 feet of flying, so I think at least most of them are going to get attacks.
Your owl probably does see that kobold way up there. The kobold doesn't see him, though.
Okay, second owl. That's strange, but same.
Okay. And so attacking the same one?
Yes.
Okay. So a hurricane of owls.
Oh yeah, that was always the plan.
How'd he go that far?
They have 60 feet of. Oh, you're right. How did he go that far?
He moved. It wasn't at 55 to get him that far.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was. You are correct. The other one I gotta recalculate.
Looks like this is about the furthest they can get to.
Hang on. Okay, second owl. Second owl you rolled. Ignore that will be the next owl's roll. It's gonna be a
so
miss, but
9 will miss.
that because he can't get in any further, that will be against the G1 instead of G2 for that miss.
You can't go up or down.
I mean, it's still he can't go down. He can go up.
Fair enough. I mean, do you? I'll stop interrupting.
The others are all going to dash to get into the cavern.
Okay.
They can't fit anymore in that square. So I'm just gonna move them into the cavern.
Can they fly by without attacking?
I believe so. The owl doesn't provoke opportunity attacks when it flies out of an enemy's reach.
Okay.
It says nothing about attacks with that.
Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of fun managing a player's view and a DM's view at the same time.
All right. As for how do I want to do this? I don't want a wild shape. I need something that climbs. I don't want to get knocked down if I can prevent it. Give me just a sec. Sorry.
I believe the bears have a climb speed.
Get back to brown bear.
Now, just so you know, you can't
Sure
issue
does.
commands in bear form.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. I want to stay in human form.
You can always just move up to that owl and get on it.
Takes
That's
half your
all right.
movement to mount or dismount. I believe.
Yeah, they've already moved and done things. I'll just stay in the back. You know what? I'll just stay concentrating and giving them all orders. That'll do it for Gormal.
Okay, Casey, it is your turn. There's a swarm of owls out there.
I've been editing. Alrighty. Let's see. 20 foot. 30 foot. And all I see are those two things, right?
The
Or
two
can I not see them?
Grell and the swarm of owls. Just so you know, these are stairs leading down. The stairs lead down 10 feet. And then these stairs climb 10 feet. These stairs climb 10 feet. So right here is on the same level where you are. And then this
But
area is 10 feet up.
these enemies at the ledge, though, can I see them?
Yeah, they're 5 feet below. And you can see
Alright,
them
so
from the square that you're in.
I'm gonna go for the one on the right. Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
And let's see. 2 die 4. And then it's a DC 16 wisdom.
Okay. Unfortunately, that Grell will succeed his wisdom save as you
I don't
mock him.
think it takes any damage.
Unfortunately, no.
Alright, well
Anything-
that was my 30 feet and an attack, so that's all from
Okay. OBG Ryan.
Here, I'm gonna go after that grow. With the elevation and everything, do I still have flanking?
Yeah, because the bottom portion of that owl still creates a flank for you.
Yeah, large creatures. Then I'm gonna hit this grow.
All right, so 19 is a hit. And
19 and raging. Sorry,
so it looks like 24 damage.
24 damage. Growing a tail, and use my bonus action to rage. So that's it for me.
Okay. So these Grell are confused by this swarm of owls. Although I think, yeah, the North Grell was only attacked by OBG Ryan. So that Grell will turn and attack you with its tentacles and its beak as it rises up to your level. Not enough to provoke an attack of opportunity. So tentacles first, 20 and these are reckless. Oh no, that was flanking. 20 and a 13. I believe the
20 might hit. I'm gonna try to use the tail to block it.
Okay.
Nope, just shy. That brings my AC to a 19.
Okay, so the Grell lashing out with his tentacles wraps them around you. You do need to roll a Constitution saving throw. That might be enough. Let's check. You take 11 piercing damage. Yep, and you do manage to save.
Ooh.
You are also grappled by the tentacles as they wrap around you. And then the Grell flies off with you into the pits. The Grell will provoke an opportunity attack from this owl.
Okay, hang on. Before I do this, I am curious. Could Gormal use his, like, if somebody starts to get dragged off and falls, could Gormal use his reaction or the owls use theirs to grab? Or does that have to be a command and have to be Gormal's reaction as well as the owls? Or can they not try to grab and save somebody who's falling?
Yeah, so he would have to command them to use their reactions to grab OPG Ryan. But this one is dragging him. He's not dropping him. He apparently wants to take him out here and eat him. This is what it looks like he's trying to do, for now at least.
Okay. I'll take
but
the
on your
can be-
turn, you could command them to use their reactions to try and grab anyone that drops. That's within their reach. 5 is gonna miss.
Al, yeah, Al wasn't really expecting that.
Yep. The other growl will attack this owl. First lashing out with his tentacles, only a 10, and then biting with his beak. Still very confused about the whole owl thing. And that is it for the growl. Moving on to Korea. Or Karya. Is David muted?
Yeah. Unfortunately, my kids are still not asleep.
They are spoiled.
How does jump distance work?
You can jump a distance equal to your strength modifier.
Oh, Jesus. So I can't even jump at all.
I'm sorry, equal to your strength score.
I have an 8.
Yeah, you can jump 8 feet as long as you get a running start.
All right, so 8 times 3 is 24. I jump 24 feet.
Oh, with a jump spell, yes.
Yeah, I have ring jumping.
Mhm.
All right. Wow. Well, let's bring him back here, I guess. I need a con save 15 from the this
Grell?
thing. Yep. The girl that's got OBG Ryan. Actually, no, it's a teleport, right?
Yeah, you should be able to teleport OBG Ryan out if you're targeting OBG Ryan.
Yeah. So I don't need a con save then, as long as you're willing to get out.
Let me get out. I'm not like just locked into this trip.
You can decide to stay in the Grell's arms if you wish.
Yeah, I thought about my options, and I think I'd prefer the teleport away.
All right.
I mean, I guess you would have to save if push came to shove.
All right.
But
So I shall grab him and I don't think I can see in the pit yet.
the pit does not appear to have a visible bottom.
You said this is 10 feet down?
The stairs 10 feet down.
5, 10, 15. What's this wall right here?
Can't see the bottom of the pit. What wall?
Right here.
Oh, that's just the edge. It's like a cliff edge.
All right, I'll walk 15 feet down the cliff edge. I have slippers of spider climbing.
Okay, you walk down into the darkness.
Like darkness I can't see in.
Nah, you can see, but it's just darker down there. You don't see a bottom.
Oh, that's nice. Good to know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll put OBG Ryan back on the thing here.
The darkness extends to the edge of even the owl's vision, so you know it's at least 120 feet down.
Good to know.
Good deal. All right. That's it for me.
Okay. Gormal.
Back to me. All right. So, how do I manage multiple monsters? Can I move, make attacks, then move, or do I do one at a time? Like one owl at a time.
Yeah, I mean, each owl technically has a turn, so it's technically one owl at a time.
Okay. I just, trying to stack up as much as I can.
Yeah.
All right. Since no one's in imminent danger and I don't have to tell anybody to use their reactions to save anybody yet, the owls are told to attack the grow.
Okay.
So I'm just going to start from the left. Sal's going to fly down here. From over here. Not that far. There. And attack round number 2 with advantage.
Has a hit.
So 16 for the original 13. They don't have 2 attacks, so.
That Grell, I believe, is bloodied. Yes.
Okay, then he is going to use flyby to go back out over the chasm. All right, next one. $35 to get there. And attack.
Unfortunately,
With
that
an 8.
is a miss. Yep.
Okay. Right. Next. This owl up here is going to move there to attack round number 1.
Wow.
10 is a miss.
10 is a miss.
Okay. One, 2, 3 owls. Okay. Next owl attacking girl number 2.
That's a hit.
17 for 12.
Okay.
He is going to stay there. Next owl attacking girl number 1 with advantage.
That's a hit.
19 for 5.
He is now bloodied.
Okay. Next owl, that one there on the left of the center 3. He's going to target girl number 1. $21 for 4.
Okay, that's a hit.
He's going to fly off into the middle. Next one is going to move just a little to get advantage on girl number 1. Or actually, I want to know that next 2 attacks are going to be against girl number 2. Let's see if we can take it. Oh, he's going to stay there. Attack. A crit for 18.
I think that Grell is done. Yes, that slays the Grell. You can describe how your owls just furiously tear
Oh,
back
they're
through the
just
floor.
like raking, and you got attacks coming from both sides, and that owl just happened to clip one. Knocks off his beak. He got a lucky hit. Just dug his talon in and ripped the beak off, and the Grell just falls and falls and falls forever.
It does seem to fall forever.
Okay, this last owl is going to attack Grell number 1. 21 for 5.
21 for 5. Yep. All right.
Flies off, and that will do it. Gormal's just cackling laughter. He loves it. This is awesome.
Okay, there is
He
one.
might be a little bit crazy.
Yeah, there's one really fucked up Grell there. Anything else from Gormal?
No, that will do it for Gormal.
Tapping into his inner crazy there. Casey, it is your turn. I think we've lost Joe. The healer is definitely not compelling.
I'm editing my character like in the character manager thing, so I can actually start using it quippy and lazy. And so it shows that I have a +4 to initiative, but I don't know where it's seeing Oh, now it's at plus. Oh, never mind. It's
You
showing
would have
3.16 now. It should be a 3, so I don't know. Anyways,
what's your dexterity?
16. So it'd be a plus 3.
But
But
because you are a
previously,
bard, you have half your proficiency mod that you can add to your initiative, so it actually would be 4.
oh, so in Jack of all trades, it says to any ability check that doesn't already include your proficiency bonus. So I didn't think that meant my initiative as well, because it's not.
Oh yes,
It
initiative
doesn't really
is
seem.
initiative
So it is an
isn't.
ability
Yep,
check.
Yeah, because it's
initiative
based
is.
off your dexterity, which is an ability.
I was unaware. I
Now
found
you're
it.
aware.
Because I don't know. For the whole last turn, I'm like, where's this +1 coming from? This is irritating me. Anyways, I don't. It doesn't appear that anyone has really taken damage.
No, those
So I'm
owls are
just
just well. OBG Ryan
What
took
am I
some
gonna
damage.
do?
Yeah, but
Bonus healing them? Like Yeah, but like he's got a scratch. It's merely a
yeah,
flesh
it's a
wound.
scratch. Yeah.
Do something else then.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the top one because I think the bottom one's dead, and go for the 2 die 4 for a 16 wisdom.
Okay,
I'm gonna
wisdom
yell at it
save.
again.
All right, viciously mocking the growl.
Yeah.
Damn,
Oh well.
he's got like nerves of steel. He's
0
like
for 2.
he's like I don't know. There's just, everyone's a troll down here. It's kobolds, dude. um.
That's it.
Okay. So trying to mock the growl, but the growl is too freaked out about the owls to worry about it. OBG Ryan, it is your turn.
Here,
Mhm.
and then jump onto the owl.
Okay, hopping onto the owl with half your movement, and now you're adjacent to the growl.
Now attack the grow.
19 is a hit for 9.
9 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'll do the hammering horns DC 15 strength save to push him back.
Okay, so nailing that floating growl with your horns. Oh yeah, yeah, you just knock him right back. 5 feet.
Yep. And that's it for me.
Oh, it is the growl's turn. Wow. How fast can the growl fly? He can't outfly these owls. He knows it. He is fucked. I guess, yeah, OBG Ryan and that owl, he is going to go back to attack one of them. So, oh, I didn't say. Okay, we will say the owl is number 1, OBG Ryan is number 2. I'm re-rolling this. It is OBG Ryan. So tentacles. Oof. Oh, and a bite. Looks like you got both tentacles and the bite there. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna try my reaction on that tentacle, but it's got to be a good one. $21. That they'll both get me.
Okay. So it looks like a what? Okay, I rolled not the right thing. All right, so it looks like a total of 16 damage. And what was your con? Oh yeah, you made your con save. But he grabs you again and flies off with you a little bit. There we go. Did you issue the command to use the reaction to try and catch your allies there, Gormal?
No, I was too distracted.
The growl drops you, OBG Ryan. Kind of, I think he knows he's going to die, so he just kind of drops you out of spite. So you start falling into the darkness.
What's the speed of 9.8 meters per second?
Yep. Unless you guys have some way of slowing down his fall.
Is my turn next?
If you have Featherfall,
Yes?
that's a reaction.
I have the Wand of the War Mage.
That is right. So you can use your reaction to cause his speed to slow to 60 feet per round.
All right.
And you can see him because you're standing there on the wall.
How long does the spell end?
How long does
1 minute.
Featherfall last? Yeah, 1 minute.
1 minute. All right. And it's a reaction. Hell yeah. Now
Okay, so seeing a
flick my wand
Minotaur.
with my lumen orb on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been done. No, I have to work tomorrow. Are you going to go to sleep? Yeah. If you're going to go to sleep.
Go ahead, David, I think.
Yep. So as I see all the tentacles let loose, pulling them off the owl, I will pull my wand that I'm holding, which is technically my orb as well, my whatever thing that you get as for being a celebrity, because I attached it so I can use it as focus.
Mm-hmm.
And I used the feather fall off of it to not let the Minotaur die.
Okay. So the Minotaur starts to fall rapidly, but you cast Featherfall, and he slows down as he continues to fall into the darkness. Yeah, you see a big old Minotaur getting hurled angrily by the Grell, who looks like he knows his time is up. So he's gonna try and do whatever damage he can. All right, Karia, it is your turn now.
It is now my turn. Oh, well then. Man. It's a lot of second level spells saving your big ass.
It's appreciated. I mean, you can wait to let the owls get me.
Yeah, you're falling slow. We'll see if the owls can catch you. I will let the druid know the owls need to catch the big cow. Um,
Yeah,
I
he's
will
yeah.
see if I can finish off that thing there. 22 to hit.
As a hit.
For wow, a whole 6. Doing good.
All right, so his hit points go down to 2. Boop.
And that's good. He's not far enough out of my range that I couldn't hit him again next time. As I prepare another spell.
Okay. So anything else from Karia?
I will move back up to the edge of the to the top of the platform here.
All right, walking back up to the top of the platform. Gormal, it is your turn.
Yeah, we're going to command the owl that was carrying OBG Ryan to catch him. So it's going to
Okay.
use dash if it needs to get underneath and scoop him up.
Yeah, he only has fallen about 30 feet at this point because of the activation of Featherfall nearly immediately after the Grell
Okay.
dropped him.
Okay.
And so
Does that leave movement?
So you need to use your
Your
move
action to
and then
catch.
your action to catch him because he's not like, even though he's falling slowly, it's not just like kind of an interact with object thing. It's not like he's just sitting on the ground. He's still falling. So
Okay.
yeah, the owl has
Yeah, I'll
to.
catch them.
Yep. So the owl moves down, grasps OBG Ryan in his talons. I'm just going to move the OBG Ryan token there.
Okay. And then let the flurry begin.
Yeah, I don't think the flurry's going to last very long. 5 is a miss.
Okay. He's going to stay there, and all the others are going to use him for advantage. With advantage.
20 will
20%.
hit, and that does it.
There we
So
go.
Go ahead and describe how you destroy the second growl.
The second Grell just gets caught between these two talons, ripping him apart as he poofs and turns into pickles.
Nice.
Question is, what color is the threat indicator?
The threat indicator has gone to yellow.
Okay, so no immediate threats.
No immediate threats.
All right. Well, after that, one of the other owls down here, this one, going to come back to the tunnel entrance. A little bit closer to right there, so Gormal can climb on. Gormal's going to climb onto the owl and then fly out into the cavern. Well, are we still in initiative?
For now, I think we should stay in initiative.
Okay.
And there's no
Can
immediate
I
threats.
do that
But,
in
I
the
mean,
same
depending on how
turn?
much you move.
If you want to pull me back an owl, I'll take one.
Yeah, all the other owls are going to. Well, the ones that haven't acted are going to come back and wait for riders. But see,
Yeah, the
owl's
owls
gonna
do
dash.
see a treasure chest
Yeah.
here. They start to hoot at it.
Yeah, that's what we're heading towards. I'm trying to think that's probably as far as I can. That's as far as I can go. Wait, the owls can dash. Yeah, the owl will dash, carry me. Just he'll come over here with me.
Okay. You see a
Alright.
treasure chest. It appears to be made of wood, bound with iron. There is a lock on it.
2 ticks. Okay. Well, I can shift these up a little bit. Hang on. Okay. Owls are waiting for riders. One already has OBG Ryan, who's going to also fly over to that chest. That'll do it for Gormal. I had to walk up to the owl and then climbed on, so that's all
He
Gormal's
already
going to do.
used his movement this turn to get me.
Oh, you're right. Yes, he did.
He's still, if he wanted to dash, he still had about 30 feet of movement. I'm not dash. To continue to move, he still has 30 feet of movement.
And then with dash, he'd have 60 more on
He
top of
can't
that.
dash because he grabbed him.
Oh,
He
okay.
went he went
Gotcha.
30 down, so he could angle
So
off.
he'll take him back. Yeah. He'll. Okay. We'll do like that, and
Okay.
he's now level with the lip of the chasm.
Yeah, the entrance. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That'll do it for Gormal.
Okay. I guess I could break initiative. I mean, unless you guys start to get into these other rooms. So if you guys move out of these rooms, I'm gonna have to reroll initiative probably.
That's fine.
Because you can hear, and the owls can kind of see occasional form of a kobold up there. But you do see a bound chest up on this platform. The chasm below you opens down into darkness. It defies any dark vision that you have. It just appears to go on and on and on. You're not sure if it's an endless chasm, but it is obviously very deep. Oh,
That's exciting.
yeah, so the growl that you killed, about 2 minutes later, you hear a very quiet splash.
Oh. Guys, I kind of want to go down there. There's got to be so much treasure for these grells knocking people down. I have an hour with these owls. We could go check out and see what's at the bottom of this after we get the treasure chest.
Sure.
Yeah, it is a long way down.
Owls.
What's that?
How long are the owls around? It's like what, an hour?
1 hour, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we're definitely good.
But let's see
Can
what's in the treasure
anyone pick
chest.
a lock? Yeah,
The chest is locked.
it is locked. Or he said there's a lock on it, so I'm gonna assume it's locked.
I can.
I can't, so I'll let the wizard.
I do have proficiency in thieves' tools. I think anyway. This says choose something. Yeah, proficiency in thieves' tools.
Yeah. If you are proficient in thieves' tools, you can use thieves' tools. If you have thieves' tools.
Pretty sure I do. Yep.
So were you maintaining turn order?
No, we're out of turn order
Okay.
now. As long as you guys don't go into another room unexpectedly.
No, I don't think we are. I
You
think
can.
we're hearing our plan to
Alright.
go down and check, see if we can get to the water.
I will attempt to. Somebody's already checked it for traps and stuff. I hope so.
No, not yet. Not yet. I
Alright.
only got over here. I couldn't get out.
All right.
But since we're out of turn order, I can do perception.
I'll move the owl to back so you guys can. There we go.
I'm trying to figure out if I could do that myself, and was like, no, it's not happening.
I think they should all be to back now. Yep. Okay. So that was a perception check.
On the chest.
The chest is trapped. It has a needle trap in the lock.
Can't be disarmed with thieves' tools, can it? It has to have like a sleight of hand or something.
No, you can disarm a trap with thieves' tools.
Okay. Well, now that I know it's trapped. Um.
Yep.
Well, let's see if I die. So it is a. What do I use for that? It's just like a dexterity check.
Um,
Might be sleight of hand.
you use a thieves' tools check. So if you're proficiency in thieves' tools, you will add your proficiency modifier plus your dexterity, and then roll it.
All right, so +6. $18.
18. You think you have disarmed the
Wonder-
trap?
I wonder if the gloves of thievery would help you.
Possibly. Do I need to roll another one to
Yes.
unlock it? Wonderful.
Yes, you
Right.
do need to roll another one to unlock it.
Wonderful. Perfect. I think it's
all right.
unlocked.
You discover that you did indeed disarm the trap because the needle doesn't shoot out into your hand when you unlock it.
That's good.
The chest swings open to reveal. I will give you some treasure here. A bed of coins. A lot of copper here.
Guild bank.
250 gold. A bloodstone worth.
Dave, you need to take those thievery gloves then if you're proficient with thieves tools, because it'll give you a +5 to your lockpick.
Sure. 8 is 13.
Ooh, I want the tiara.
Okay, so you find 2,000 copper pieces, 500 silver pieces, 250 gold pieces, a bloodstone worth 250 gold, a mithril tiara worth 250 gold, a crystal globe, and a ring etched with the symbol of a ram. The crystal globe, when you open the chest, floats out.
All right. So obviously that's a thing. The crystal globe is
Detect
obviously magical.
Do we have detect magic or identify in the group?
I have detect magic. I have to cast it as a ritual though, so take 10 minutes.
All right, so you're going to cast it as a ritual. The crystal globe and the ring
Well,
radiate magic.
hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
While he's doing that, I want to start flying down and see if I can get to the water level.
All right, so he starts casting the ritual. You start flying down. 10 minutes later, you're in the darkness. I assume you're just going to dash.
Yes.
Okay. So 10 minutes later, Karya, you detect magic on the crystal globe and the ring.
Yes.
The symbol of the ram has also 2 ruby chips in its eyes.
Okay.
So clearly those are magical items, but you have not identified them.
Let me see if I actually have that one in my spell book as well. Spell
You
book.
can roll Arcana to see if you
I
know.
do have identify, but I will roll
Oh.
Arcana just to make it faster. See
Okay.
if I can make it faster.
Mhm.
So that's for the first one, and this will be for the second one.
Yeah, you can't figure out what the floating globe is, but the ring is a ring of the ram.
The ring if I reach out and punch stuff. All right. Well then, are we gonna stay here for another 10 minutes while I cast Identify on this orb, or are we just gonna put it in the bag and figure it out later?
Apparently, you're gonna wait for a little while because Gormal disappeared into the darkness.
All right. Well, if he's not back yet, I will cast Identify as a ritual.
Okay. 20 minutes goes by. Gormal, you're still flying. And the crystal globe is a drift globe.
All right.
You guys, I will read the. I'll go ahead and drop the magic items descriptions in here for you really quick. Ring of the Ram.
That thing's pretty powerful.
Yeah, Ring of Ram is actually really cool. This ring has 3 charges and it regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn. While wearing the ring, you can use an action to expend 1, 2, 3 of its charges to make a ranged spell attack against one creature that you can see within 60 feet of you. The ring produces a spectral ram's head and makes its attack roll with a +7 bonus. On hit, for each charge you spend, the target takes 2d10 force damage and is pushed 5 feet away from you. Alternately, you can expend 1, 2, 3 of the ring's charges as an action to try to break an object that you can see within 60 feet of you that isn't being worn or carried. The ring makes a strength check with a +5 bonus for each charge you spend. So you can, if you unload it all, you can do up to 6d10 damage or have a +15 on your break object check. And I'll go ahead and copy that into the...
Oh, that's nice. And it's not even. Oh, it is. God damn it.
It is attunement. Okay, and then the drift globe.
Thieves' gloves are attunement too, Dave.
The small sphere of, I'm saying it's crystal, weighs 1 pound. If you are within 60 feet of it, you can speak its command word and cause it to emanate the light or daylight spell. Once used, the daylight effect can't be used again until the next dawn. You can speak another command word as an action to make the illuminated globe rise into the air and float no more than 5 feet off the ground. The globe hovers in this way until you or another creature grasps it. If you move more than 60 feet from the hovering globe, it follows you until it is within 60 feet of you. It takes the shortest route to do so. If prevented from moving, the globe sinks gently to the ground and becomes inactive as its lights wink out.
Does not require attunement.
Does not require attunement for the drift globe.
We
Oh,
don't
check.
have dark vision.
Everybody's technically got dark vision because Schnee just stays around the one person who doesn't.
Oh, and the command words are the command word for this globe is floatant.
Floatant.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, I gotta go, guys. We're not doing any more combat or anything, I don't think. So,
All right. Well, I think now is a good time to stop. You guys are getting some treasure and doing some exploring. I will note that Gormal is now 20 minutes down the shaft.
Well, he's got to be
Please.
coming up soon because he.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
He's only got
So
an hour.
I'm down 20 minutes. I haven't hit the bottom. Basically flown 2,400 feet.
Mhm.
Haven't found the bottom.
Nope.
And so I'm going to turn around.
2,400 feet. How did we hear a splash?
Oh, you would hear
I
a
don't know.
splash. I mean, the thing goes down. It's just, it's a contiguous. Apparently, it's a contiguous shaft. It kind of winds a little bit from side to side, but not much. I mean, you could clearly fall straight. 2,400 feet is nowhere near far enough where you would not hear it. In fact, whatever could probably fall for miles and still make a sound. I said it was a very faint splash, and then it was about 2 minutes later. So you can do the math.
Yeah, it's pretty far. So
2 minutes is
I
120
will.
seconds. You can fall about 5,000 feet in 17 seconds.
Yeah.
So,
And you speed up as you keep going. So
yep.
I'm turning around.
Good night, guys.
The
night.
splash made me think maybe we could make it, but I guess
Yeah, whatever's
that's
down
not a
there
good.
is way down there.
Way down there.
Yep.
Yep. So, the owls are gonna make sure that everybody, lands back on the surface. I'm Are we going back to town after this, or are we just gonna hang out? Like we're gonna end it right here in this cavern?
Well, I mean, I guess you guys could go back to town again. You haven't really expended much in the way of resources, so
It's true. It's just a third
um,
level spell.
you still have it active.
Next, the
I
next
mean,
session we just pick up right from here.
if you turn around now, you'll have
Okay.
20 minutes left on the spell. So yeah.
Yep, that was the plan.
Okay. All right. So I guess next week will be Diablo. I hope you guys had fun. I certainly did.
I did.
Figure out who you wish your treasure items to go to. And go ahead and update your inventory. And I will update your experience point log because you killed 2 Grell.
Didn't realize how effective the owls were going to be.
Oh, they're crazy effective. Yeah. They're so fun too. Although, you
Yeah,
know,
I
I mean,
mean-
go ahead.
I was just going to say they didn't get a chance to really get hit. The Grells kept concentrating on the Minotaur, which was almost effective if Karya hadn't had Featherfall ready.
I could have vortex warped him too.
Could you have
Again.
seen him?
Say again.
Well, so in the 1 second or so between him falling and you,
It's got a 90-foot range, and then I can upcast it to increase the range by another 30 feet if I needed to.
okay.
And then the landing site is just anywhere within that range of me. So I mean, I don't know how far you fall in a second, but
9.8 meters.
9.8 meters.
Call
So,
it 10 meters. Call it 30 feet.
all right. So yeah, no problem. Yeah, it has a 90-foot range just initially. So
Okay, your experience log has been updated. You've completed the Yggdrasil South entrance encounter and the Grell and Pit encounter. Yeah, that was actually really
How
good
about that?
strategy for managing that.
Yeah, I mean, when you said chasm, I'm like, okay, they want to drag people out and drop them, so having something by that could catch people would be good, but also flyby is insane and absolutely fun.
Oh, yeah, Gormal. Since you did fly so far down, go ahead and give me an active perception check.
Okay. Perception.
Okay. So the walls, appear to be. You've noticed that the caverns, quote unquote, are. I mean, the floor is speckled, looks kind of like stone, but the walls are clearly wood-like with calcifications that mimic stone. But it's clear that, I mean, you're inside a tree that is making features that are similar to a cave. As you go down, the kind of wooden / stone nature of the wall becomes darker and fused with veins of some kind of black fluid just below the surface that appear to be rising up. You realize with that perception check that you are in the middle of a hollow root that is plunging down, a long, long distance. And the root appears to be pulling up some kind of dark water.
That can't be good.
Yeah.
Could I do a nature check to see if I can identify what's happening?
If you look at the veins of water rising up through the tree, you might, and use a nature check, you might get a better idea what it is.
Nah, not.
Yeah. You do
Good
know
try.
even
Good
even
try.
with that check that whatever the water is not normal water. It's not
Okay.
natural
No,
water. It's there's something
I
off
didn't ask, but
about it.
from the cavern up, like above where we came in, does it
Mhm.
go up? Does the hole continue? Like, is this a system of roots, or is it like that's where it's cut off at?
Yeah, it terminates at the chamber of the Grell, but it yeah, in the upward um in the upward vertical it terminates there. It kind of
Okay,
forms a bowl above you, almost like a dome, like almost like a natural cathedral.
gotcha.
The gloves of thievery are not attunement.
Glows of thievery. Let me check. Yeah, and you can share that with your friends when you get back. Uncommon, they are not attunement.
Oh yeah, if they're not attunement, I'll definitely take those. Have they sold yet? Take them off the
I
market.
do not believe so. No.
Mm. All right, I'll take those then.
Yeah, so with the Gloves of Thievery, you do not have to use Thieves' tools. That's the way the Gloves of Thievery work. You can instead use your sleight of hand check to pick locks. And I
Let's
will
see.
allow you to do the same to disarm traps.
See, that would be a +8 for a sleight of hand. But with the thief tools, I get the proficiency bonus and still the +5. Correct?
Gloves of Thievery, we would not give you a +5 bonus with the Thieves' tools, just with the sleight of hand check to pick locks and remove traps. So it's like in lieu of using your Thieves' tools, and it gives you a +5 bonus. But if you're trained in sleight of hand, you do have your proficiency bonus.
Fair. Yeah. So, all right, fair enough.
You also have a bard. I don't know what his dexterity is, but because he has Jack of all trades, he would have at least half his proficiency bonus on the sleight of hand check.
Yeah.
So I don't know, something to think about. All right, this is fun. I'll have to tell Ted that I modified this room, so I need to tell Ted about that actually, because it has a little bit of something to do with what I'm doing with the Ragnarok story arc. But you
All
guys
right.
are in Yggdrasil, and some of those events have already started to trigger. So, yeah. And if you find some way to fly all the way down there, there's things you can discover for sure.
Well, if I
um,
didn't use Featherfall, I could jump down there until I see the ground and then cast Featherfall on myself.
yeah, risky endeavor considering how fast you might be moving at the end of that.
Yeah, right.
What's the edge of your dark vision?
60 feet.
Exactly.
I'm
Because
ready and in action.
yeah, exactly. Could you react in time? It's like, oh shit, there's a.
How many times can you cast it?
So again, it's a reaction spell. So
How many times can you cast?
I don't know. I think it's I don't think it's that much to tell you the truth. Let me see here. Equipment.
I think I make you roll a dexterity saving throw to see if you could cast it in time.
War mage. I actually have a decent dexterity, so that's not too bad.
Yeah, it depends on where I set the difficulty. So
Guild bank. One. on. Cast Featherfall once per day.
Oh, well, that's not a whole lot.
No. But to make a trip down there, it would be faster that way. It'd be hell of a walk back up, which I could do because I have slippers of spider climbing.
Because what I was thinking is if you could cast it a couple times, you could stop yourself every like 30 seconds. You
Oh,
use
yeah.
that creature fell for 2 minutes. So, stop yourself at 1 minute, maybe stop again at 30 seconds, and then you're only going however fast
Well,
you fall
what
in
I
30
could do is if
seconds.
it takes 2 minutes to fall, if I stop myself at like a minute 45, I have another minute to fall slowly.
Yeah.
Jump off
Hi,
here.
man.
Have a good night.
Good night, Greg.
All right.
Hope you have fun, dude.
Yeah, had a great time.
All right. I should probably jump off to you, but this was fun, guys.
It was. Thank you.
Hey, no worries. I am excited. I love this dungeon, and I haven't. Yeah, I mean I haven't done a lot of background for you guys yet, but I hopefully it'll. I'm going to flesh it out more as we go. So, and and Ted designed a really good base dungeon, and I've added a lot of color to it. So hopefully you guys enjoy that too. But I'm looking forward to Diablo next week.
Yep.
And I'll go ahead and end the stream. We're still streaming. Thank you all for joining us, those of you who did. And next week we will be back with Diablo 2 as Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm sure Joe will throw all sorts of freaky and funky and possibly lethal stuff at us. So